Once in a while, you know a song that you reference, and sometimes you don't. By the way, hi everyone.
Stop! You have the stream on.
Huh? Oh. My bad.
Or I have the stream on. I heard myself very loudly. Hi.
Okay,
that
was your fault, because I already had mine muted. Hi, Joe. Hi, Cadaver.
Boy, I'm Tammy.
Sound! Incredible, isn't it? We should probably get some background music for the starting and ending screen.
Boy, I'm
but
Sharky.
In the meantime, it's just silent, but you get to enjoy
This is
the
my friend
lovely art.
Sharky.
And,
Boy, I'm Sharky. This is my friend Sharky. Boy, I'm Satan.
Why have you made my voice so low? Pretty sure my voice is not lower than yours. Unless I'm trying to do a Damien from Dream Daddy, in which case I just wreck my throat.
Or Shoe.
Shoe's more vocal fry.
I mean, I don't really ever go low.
Maybe you should.
I think the lowest I went, or one of the lowest I went, was Knocked.
Vocal fry is fun. The only problem is that I want to learn to do screamo, and that's harder.
I don't fully understand how to do it.
Huh?
I don't fully understand how to do it.
Step 1. Make ribbit sounds. Ribbit. 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 Ribbit.
See, I just want to be dumb and learn how to do, different character voices.
You should. You can start by doing more characters in this game. No, you already have, the house.
90% of them so far?
What was it? You have Ella, Zipper, Homie, but you know what? I have NB. And Narrator. It's
Homie
still
talk?
pretty even between the two of us so far.
Did Homie talk?
I don't think so.
I don't think Homie talked.
Okay, I'll take Homie.
Ella and Zipper.
I'll take Homie.
And you spoke the French versions of French Boy.
Yep.
Because I can't French. I French as well. I French worse than I English.
Well, yes. Anyway, we have sound, but then we just sat on the menu screen. But it's enjoyable music. So let's actually start though.
You mean we're not supposed to tangent for the next 30 minutes about something stupid and ridiculous because that's what we normally do, and then we eventually get into the game and maybe get about 10 minutes in before going on another tangent for a while?
Let me know if the sharing breaks again. Zipper left me alone in the room.
No,
I had a seat on the couch. The way the room was set up reminded me a lot of some of the counselors' offices I had been to on Earth. Even the decor matched. It was kind of eerie in a way. Hey, look, a trans flag.
I mean, that is your MO.
Safe space.
It is my MO.
Cute alien, a bunch of trash. Moments after sitting down, a robot entered the room. They had a bright smile on their face. They greeted me as they took a seat across the room.
Am I going to be this robot too?
Unless you really want me to be this one, but then you have to take NB.
Okay, fine. I'll just continue being a stereotypical robot.
I'm just saying. Every scene is NB and someone. So if I have any scenes at all where I'm another character too, then it's just me.
What? But what's
at least so
happen
far.
Where there's scenes where just robots. What happens when there's scenes of just the robots in disguise?
I don't know. Are there any?
I don't know.
We know that there are any. NB's the main character.
Just because they're the main character doesn't mean they're in every scene.
It kind of does. Remind me when there's a scene in Arcade Spirits that Spank's not in.
Okay, but like...
It's being told from a particular perspective, so...
Jump perspectives. Just jump perspectives. It's fine.
Well, that's not how Arcade Spirits works, and I don't think that's how this game works, unless Cadaver wants to correct me. Or don't correct me, and we'll just be surprised.
And then there's the Scarecrow. Oh, wait.
Alright, put your best Iris voice on.
I'm not doing Iris.
Yeah, you're doing Sarah.
Hello, NB. My name is Sarah. I am one of the happiness managers here in T3R4.
Wait, like serotonin?
Yes.
It's nice to meet you, Sarah.
Likewise. My job here is to assess your needs and make sure that the proper steps are taken to make sure these needs are met. I will also be helping you figure out what job you will be most fulfilled by in your new living situation. Oh, you're fine, Cadaver.
Yeah, it's okay. We're only so fast in the first place. Yay, serotonin! I guessed right.
Feel, even if you're like 20 minutes later responding or making a joke, feel free to make the joke anyway, because it'll probably be funny, just as funny then as it is.
Or it'll be twice as funny because we'll be like, wait, what? Oh, yeah!
That's also true. That is also very true. I have researched human physiology extensively, and am here to give you any mental and emotional support you may need as well.
That does not say physiology.
Physiology.
Those are different things!
I don't care.
You should. You should care a little bit when it changes the meanings of things.
Come on, just go with it. What's the worst that happens?
So you're like a life and job counselor?
Ooh, multi-stream. Sorry.
You getting distracted on stream?
When don't I get distracted on stream?
Okay, but focus. Focus on the game. Come on, we're streaming. We're live. Entertain the masses.
Wait, I'm supposed to be entertaining them?
Yes.
Why didn't nobody tell me this? I didn't know this.
Well, I'm telling you now.
I'm not entertaining. Why am I here?
Entertain me, Sharky!
Well, when I was a young boy, my brain split into 4 different things, one of them being Black Parade.
Yes!
And because of you specifically.
MCR! MCR! MCR!
And part of me wanted to go into like a Lion King story, but I was too confused about the MCR playing through my brain. What did you do to me? Why have you broken me so?
For entertainment. For the masses.
Is that entertainment?
Yes.
Are you not entertained?
Well, are you?
I'm not. I'm too much of a robot. I'm dead inside to be entertained.
Well, then voice the robot.
Yes, I suppose you could say that.
Even though they're happiness robots, so.
What bean jar post? What's the bean jar post? I don't know this bean jar post. Link or explain, please? Please know that everything discussed in this room will remain between the two of us unless it is something that Zipper may need to know for your treatments. Is that okay?
Yes.
Excellent. let's begin with some easy questions. How many people have you murdered? I mean, what is your name and how old are you?
Yeah, that's question number 2, God. My name is NB Clark and I am 19 years old.
Where are you from?
Hillsborough, British Columbia.
Ooh. That's 2 questions at once.
Oh man. Sarah's
Getting tricky.
cheating.
It's tricky. It's tricky.
What?
Can you tell me a little bit about your hometown?
Sure. Hillsborough is pretty average.
How so?
A fair amount of people live there, minimal entertainment.
Ah, yes, where I live.
Job opportunities are mostly in fast food. Rent is high. It's the same as pretty much every other small town in BC.
Is that what BC is like?
I guess so.
That
Oh, no.
sounds miserable.
We made Sarah look so sad already.
Sadness engaged. I will go crawl into a ball now.
It was. It
It's
really
really-
is. Well,
BC sucks, lol. Today I learned. The more you know.
hi Magic! We have Magic.
Baby! The resident baby has arrived.
They have. Hello, Uwu. Uwu.
Just part of me still finds it funny how it's just like sometimes it's like, oh hey, it's baby.
Uwu.
And it's not that they're that young, it's just that they are resident baby.
They're the resident stream baby because they're the youngest
That we know.
that we know of.
I mean, there could be somebody who
The
watches.
youngest that we know of in the chat.
That is
How's
okay,
that?
fair. Did you live with your parents?
Yes.
What are they like?
They're kind and I don't know.
Just gonna start introducing myself. Hello, I am resident baby.
They tried to be understanding and give me my space, but they ended up being distant.
Was that after you fell ill?
No, they were like that before.
Distant parents. I wonder what that's like. Oh. I see. Do you think they were upset when they found out that you had left?
Of course. My parents were distant, but I know that they love me.
Huh, I wonder what that's like. I mean, what?
They take turns sitting with me during chemo when they could, and check in on me all the time when I was holed up in my room. When the treatment stopped showing signs of improvement, well, I guess I've pushed them further away.
Do you want to talk about that?
Maybe another time. You wanted to ask me other questions too, I'm sure.
Right. Let's see. How many people have you murdered? I mean, did you have any friends on Earth?
And how many of them have you murdered?
And how many of them are now gone? I have a
Not
group project
really.
on Wednesday.
Ooh.
Plus, I got an email from a user.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no, Magic, no! Oh,
my
that is
God.
stressful.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry
Yeah,
to hear all that.
The
Good luck with the
idea
group
of-
project at least. And whew, boy, about the financial aid.
The idea of getting an email and basically being like, I don't know if tuition is being paid is such a scary thought. I mean,
I mean,
I know
I think I talked about it on here before, how our university, when we went to college together, just suddenly decided, like, oh, by the way, we canceled the credits from this thing, which means you lost this scholarship, which means now you owe us $4,000. And I went, what?
Oh, I don't remember that. Was that before I met you?
I think we had met. I don't think I talked to you back then, but I think I've described it before. Basically, I had studied abroad for like 4-ish months, and a while later, they still hadn't processed the credits, and so they
I
processed
that.
just enough credits that I still counted as a student, but they did not process all the rest of the credits, so I only had like 4 credits, so they dropped me down to being like a part-time student, which nullified my dean's scholarship, which means that for that term, I suddenly owed like $4,000, $4,500 or something. Like over half a year later.
I remember my second year, in spring term, I just did very bad because that was a bad year for me. The second year was a very bad year for me personally.
Mm-hmm.
And I got just enough bad grades that I lost my scholarship, but they informed me like halfway through the second term of that year.
Oh, God.
And I didn't have to back pay, thankfully, but they're like, yes, you lost the scholarship for next year, so I'll be prepared to pay. I'm like, is there a way to get back? They're like, oh yeah, if you do like super well this term. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna die, but let's see if I can do this. I was on the verge of I was on the line of losing the scholarship like the entire time I was there. Basically, after that, I was like doing my best to tread the line to be like, let's not do bad enough that I lose it again. Let's just see how well I do.
And how many times did our other friend and I offer to help you with your classes, you know?
I don't remember, but I'm too stubborn.
Not in real life.
What?
I'm moving on.
What about outside of your real life?
I have friends online.
What are friends? I mean, very good. Do they help provide any emotional support for you?
Not exactly. They're mostly just people who read my blog and talk to me from time to time. Hi, Corpse!
There's a candy corpse.
There is a candy corpse.
A whole ace world. Plush
A new fantastic point of view.
Plush Joe.
What?
It's a whole ace world. Plush Joe.
I don't think Joe is on T3R4.
How do you know?
I mean, I kind of hope not, because I like Joe here with us on Earth. Although maybe it'd be for the better if Joe was, because then, it seems like a utopian society.
Oh, really?
Huh. I know there are some people who go through periods of thinking that they're ace.
Yeah.
There are. So identity is a very fluid thing, and how you identify and labels and stuff can change.
Oh, yeah.
So there's lots of people who maybe start off they know that they're not straight. So then they're like, oh, maybe I'm ace, but then it turns out that they're not ace, but then they decide that lesbian or bi or gay or whatever or pan fits them better, and
But the opposite happens.
Yeah, the opposite can also happen. The opposite's very common.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, I like boys and girls equally. I guess I'm pan.
Yeah.
Wait, I like them equally because the equal is 0.
0 does equal 0.
Yeah. But, like, I mean, self-discovery is a journey. Yeah.
Oh.
Self-discovery is a bit of a journey.
How many years
Been like...
have I known?
Huh?
How many years have I known? 3?
Well,
4?
what was it? In 2016, I had mentioned it in some conversation with you and another friend, and then you messaged me afterwards asking what that meant. So, since 2016, so like 4 years.
And I'm still as confused as I was then.
I think I've reached the point of like, am I Demi or am I just Gray? I mean, it's both, right? Because Ace is an umbrella, Gray is kind of an umbrella, Demi kind of falls under the Gray umbrella, as well as the overall Ace umbrella. Like it's, yeah, heteronormative bullshit is bashed into your skull constantly. And like, so when you realize that you're not exactly straight, like you can go through so many things. And then the split attraction model makes things even more complicated.
Oh, I still haven't figured that part out. Like, I know, like, it's not that I haven't figured out the split attraction model, it's, I don't know why I lie.
What I know is that a lot of the bi joke stereotypes, kind of like how aces have cake, because my roommate identifies as bi, and she's talked about some of the, like, sort of bi tropes. And what I have learned is that I apparently fit a bunch of bi tropes, and I mean, I guess I like guys about as much as the girls.
What are some of their tropes?
Huh?
So what are some...
Bi people can't sit straight.
I mean, that's fair.
I just keep being like, dating? Sex? Don't you think we're kind of young to be worried about that stuff? And then realize, oh wait, I'm like 20 now, maybe it's me. See, 20 I think is still fine. Like, either way. Like, it's fine for allo people to reach 20 and, like, not be interested yet. There are late bloomers, so to say.
Yes.
But on the other hand, like, aces are also valid. Also, if you start off thinking you're ace and then later find out that you're a late bloomer and don't want to identify as ace anymore, that's also okay.
Yeah.
All of these things are valid. Self-discovery is a ride.
It probably didn't help me that between the ages of 15 and 22, I was in a single relationship.
Yeah, I was in, like,
That made
relationships
it a
and
weird
stuff.
life.
And I thought I was Demi because it took me, like, 6 months to think that my last boyfriend was cute. Like 6 months of dating, not 6 months of knowing him. I had known him for like 2.5 years at this point. Two-and-a-half-ish years at that point.
Oh my gosh, I love when people are like, so what do you want in a partner?
Living? Says fun.
They exist? They're a friend of mine? Question mark? Like,
yeah,
what?
my roommate describes her gray aceness as like basically having very, very, very high standards. Which like it kind of is and it isn't, because you know, if the traction just isn't there unless they hit all of these supposed quote-unquote high standards, I think that probably still counts as gray. Also the concept of relationships and sex and stuff can sometimes be more interesting than the actual thing. I like relationships, but like sex as a concept is probably more interesting and like a fascinating way than like caring about it. Yes.
Well, some people.
She has like some sense of the standards, and they are high, but also like it's reasonable, I think. I mean, in the sense that it's reasonable for anyone to set their own standards. And like, I don't know.
Can they be a very good friend of mine? Yeah. Well, that makes them technically a possibility. It doesn't help that usually at the point where I consider them a good friend, it then becomes, ew, why would I date them? That would be weird.
Basically a reaction to me.
Like, no, literally, like, people are always like, oh, so when are you gonna date like this person? I'm like,
yeah, I
why would I
think
date
being
them? They're my friend.
friends
Like,
is a prerequisite, because otherwise I just feel weird about it. But
orders a milkshake with 2 straws. Other person, wow, how romantic me.
Sam's milkshake on table. Watch how fucking fast I can drink this.
Magic. It would be a very good time to be in the same room as you. That would be hilarious to
yeah.
watch.
Except for the fact that none of us can hang out in a room together.
Okay, I'm talking about like post/pre-COVID.
I mean, that also requires knowing where everybody is, getting together, hanging out, which involves us revealing our faces. The horror.
Technically, cons exist. Technically, cons exist.
Revealing our faces. The horror.
Look.
Someday we shall go to a con and you won't see me down a milkshake in 60 seconds.
I would time that and I would be high-fiving you the entire way. Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. See, I'm the type where I'm like, if it was a con, I would be like, yo, sub, I'm Sharky. Now forget my face.
I'm like, Cadaver and Corpse came to see us play their game and we're just chatting about what we would do in a diner with milkshakes. That said, I would definitely be the one with the flask in my purse dumping like bourbon into my milkshake, just saying. Alright.
It is fun. Wait, I already have a both a mental. Now I really want to know what
I was thinking about this last night. Like, I wonder what you guys imagine us to look like.
No, like, I totally imagine you guys being like, here's a drawing of my mental image of both of you two.
Obviously, you're a shark.
Okay, but I don't actually look like a shark.
You don't?
We're walking by as a group, go baby, go baby, go baby. I die afterwards, but the milkshake would be worth it.
Okay, like, worth it. Truly, worth it.
It is worth it. It is worth it.
Milkshakes are great.
If somebody's like, how did Sharky die? Downed a milkshake in 30 seconds and then had a heart
Sharky
attack.
is an older version of Shark Boy from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Wait, what does Shark
Oh
Boy
my gosh! If only I looked that good. I'm too fat. And not.
I mean, people
not that.
gain weight when they are older. That's the thing that happens. What's your point? I will say that I would laugh if I ever saw this outfit on you.
Oh my
a little
gosh!
bit.
I would laugh if I was in that outfit. Like, I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face.
Like,
Not like I
why?
can keep a straight face.
Does that make me Lava Girl?
I could see it. Wait. In the story, don't in the story they get together at some point?
Ew. Also, her hair is pink, so like, no.
Sharky, you need to cosplay at a con as Shark Boy.
I'm still trying to get Sharky to dress as Left Shark.
Yeah, I know they're making a new one, and I thought there was something in the new one where like Shark Boy and Lava Girl got together and had kids.
They're mostly just people who read my blog and talk to me from time to time.
That's how you know.
I like finally reading the line at the most random times.
It's the best. It is so funny.
Straight up Lucifer in a Renaissance painting. You know, I would fucking take it. Or, what's it? There are, like, paintings or sculptures of, like, demons as very handsome men.
Yes.
I would fucking take that.
Being a very handsome man?
Made of stone? Yeah.
Well, the demons are made of stone.
Well, I want to be made of stone.
So you're not a golem.
Huh?
You're not a golem.
So?
Well, that's a nice start.
I mean, I could be a cross between that and a vampire.
We
You can arrange that.
Magic, don't kill her.
No, please, Medusa me.
No.
Why not?
You're the one streaming.
Medusa's cool.
Okay, do you remember what happened pre she turned into Medusa?
Well, I never said I wanted to become Medusa. I'm saying to Medusa me. Like, turn me to stone.
No, you're the one who does like 90% of the stream.
Fine, like, I'll share my Steam library with you.
You're like 98% of the stream.
No, I'm a solid 50% because you are the other 50%.
No, you're 98% because of your library and how often you're the one hosting. I'm 5% and the chat is the other 1.5%.
99.97%.
The other 2% is chat. See,
I'm just saying, I can
Magic
just share my Steam library with you. Our other friend suddenly shared his library with me.
See, me and Magic are on a similar wavelength about this. You're the majority of the stream. I'm just here to make snarky jokes and bad voices.
Isn't that the stream?
I don't know. I think there's sometimes a dating sim around it.
Clown to clown communication.
Exactly. And then I'm also apparently Joe.
Snarky Sharky emotes. See, we have 2 Sharky emotes in the Discord.
2? Oh, I was about to say in the Discord. We only have 1.
We have 0 on Twitch right now. Remember?
Yes.
I assume that once we have the new... Once we have another tier unlocked, we would probably make Spoiler and Furter the first 2.
Yes.
And then tier 2 would be Sharky. That's my assumption.
That's exactly what I was thinking. And then if for some odd reason a third one got unlocked, probably I would say the Ace Noises goes down to the tier 1. And then if there's Shocking we got 4, then all of them would be tier 1.
And then we just have to figure out what the fuck to put in 2 and 3. Or nothing.
Or nothing. But also, we would have to convince a lot of people to sub to us.
That's a far off goal kind of thing. Anyway, did you read this already?
Yes, I did. You just don't listen to me, like
well,
always.
then read the next one.
Can you tell me a little bit about your blog?
It's mainly just life updates, photography, and an occasional meme.
I think you mean the meme. What is a meme?
They're funny pictures or videos that people spread around. Sometimes they're little inside jokes.
They sound wonderful.
It's a grandmama meme. Is that like a meme?
What? Are you trying to tell a joke?
Don't worry, I'm just making foreign language jokes that no one here understands.
See, my grandmothers were my mom and granny, so...
Wait. Nothing more foreign language jokes. Moving on.
I didn't even say the line of, do you have an example of a meme?
Oh, me? On me? No.
I will have to look them up on the World Wide Web once I'm able. Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll be ruined for life. your internal database will become corrupted. You will only be able to speak in memes.
You can look at some memes without becoming obsessed with them.
But, back to your blog. Do you find that writing about your feelings and your experiences has helped you overall?
Yes.
I'm so glad that you found an outlet for your emotions.
Shh, don't spoil the ending, Sharky. Wait.
I think there's a
have a
specific emo for this. There we go. I was waiting for it.
Of course.
I know that we currently don't have the communications network up, but once it's online, I highly recommend you continue posting. You can tell people about how wonderful we are so we can abduct them. I mean, bring them here.
You mean abduct them?
Exactly.
Always ready for an opportunity to roast Sharky.
Roasted shark. Delicious.
You want roasted shark, but I thought something endangered species. Yeah, I plan to.
Delicious. Good.
Yeah, I plan to roast the endangered shark. Isn't that also what the stream is?
Does the shark fin soup pair well with turtle soup?
Roasted Sharky. Be kind of chewy given all the cartilage.
In the meantime, may I make a suggestion? Write a novel.
Go for it.
But super moist. Our communications officer are looking for some humans to assist with writing newsletters and reports. I think you could be an excellent fit.
I never watched Hannibal.
I've never seen Hannibal.
Oh, cool. Would it be like working for a newspaper?
Does the chemist think it's good? Wow. Okay.
You know, I feel like I should go grab one of my bottles of wine.
Why?
Because this name.
See, I saw it, my brain went, look at this stuff. Isn't it neat?
Writing. Ariel.
I understand the joke. Like, I understand the joke.
It's a font pun.
I know it's a font pun, but because I'm in Kingdom Hearts world, my brain goes to suffer in Little Mermaid. It also doesn't help I've been listening to my Kingdom Hearts playlist on the way in, and today I think I heard 4 Atlantica songs?
Good.
One of my favorite facts about it.
Didn't let one of the episodes air, not because it was too gory, but because you could see butt cracks.
Butt cracks.
What? It's not Sans or Papyrus? Wait, this pun goes deeper. All right, Sharky.
Come on, Sans. We got some traps to put down.
Come on, Papyrus. I just want to have some dinner.
I actually really need to play through that at some point. Maybe I could do that for a Friday.
Uh-oh. I don't know exactly what Joe is uh-ohing, but, you know, I agree.
Maybe that would probably be a fun Friday one. Playing through Undertale.
Okay.
And there's a pie.
Hi, Pie! Did you finish your games? I guess?
Yeah, stream's finished. The deeper pun. The pun needs to go deeper. There always
Hello,
needs to be deeper
Pie.
puns.
Happy Ace Week.
There needs to be a 5-layer pun salad right in front of me.
I'm gonna go get more wine. It's like, hi, Pie. We were just talking about eating Sharky.
Delicious.
Oh no, are you also eating pie?
Well, apparently, according to Magic, it's time for dessert.
Ooh, silly stories.
I see silly stories, and it brings up, now it's time for Silly Songs with Sharky, the part of the stream where Sharky sings no
What?
silly songs.
Sharky sings songs? Sharky sings a whole Christmas album on stream?
I don't think there's a Christmas Silly Songs with Larry song.
Sharky sings silly songs on the stream?
And I don't know why, for the people who know Veggie Tales, if you guys remember the Bunny song, that popped in my head today because y'all got me on a Veggie Tales thing, apparently. I do. Cursed. The bunny, the bunny. The bunny song slaps. Oh, the bunny song. Oh, I love the bunny. Oh. We didn't get you on the VeggieTale train. You got yourself there and brought us along. Unfortunately. Look, when I get stuck in the stupidity train, of course I need to bring other people along.
Yeah,
Because-
if it's a train, the whole point is to transport multiple people.
Exactly. And transporting people to Stupidity Town is the most fun.
That's the Sharky Train Express.
Choo. If I used language, I probably would use it here.
Shoo, shoo, shoo.
Yes.
Shoo, shoo.
Sorry, I wasn't the shoe.
I know.
You were the shoe, even though my character is shoe.
So effectively, we're both shoe.
I must express my distaste. Sharky's transporting them. You sure is kidnapped.
Kidnapping is a form of transportation.
Exactly. Kidnapping is a very effective form of transportation.
Or rather, how do you kidnap unless there's transportation involved?
And actually, technically,
Surprise relocation!
technically, you guys were kidnapped. You willingly came on the stream, so you willingly came along on the train.
You boarded the train, it's just not going quite where you expected it to.
Exactly. You guys can get off the train whenever you want. It's just a stop, drop, and roll away.
Hey, remember how you said we were gonna play for 10 minutes and then tangent?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think we made it 10 minutes.
I'm not allowed to leave here, my parents. Okay, bye.
Oh no, don't leave us!
Stream. I suppose it depends on what Ariel needs you to do.
Ariel? That's the officer in charge?
Slave store. Correct.
No! Joe removed her back!
Oh my gosh, really?
Joe, no! Come back!
Dad, you drove one of my moms away.
No. How could you? Peeks back inside. No, don't leave us, Joe. Come back.
Correct. If you're interested, I will let them know. Okay, let's actually, read.
Yeah, okay. No harm in seeing what it's all about, right?
Exactly. There is plenty harm. Please come back. I need a stable parental figure. Ouch!
Yeah, Joe, you can't leave baby. It's not like we're trustworthy babysitters. We're just talking about kidnapping.
Look, you can see baby on the weekends, aka Discord. I can drive the minivan. Look, two perfectly stable mothers.
Yeah, Joe and Pi.
Exactly.
I didn't know I was supposed to be stable.
I think stability is one of my weaknesses. I was
thought
going to say
stables
weak
are
suits,
horses.
but like, that's not a phrase. Not aces being the stable mothers?
Yep.
There's some kind of irony there.
Putting the fun in dysfunctional family dynamic.
Uh-oh. Exactly. If you have time, once we're finished here, you can go see Ariel in their office. Yeah, sounds about right. Look, we don't know how to raise kids.
Look, the two thirstiest people in this chat are the ones who don't go on ace flights of fancy on dragons. Alright, flying away by.
But here's the thing. We take magic on ace adventures.
We do.
Phrasing? Phrasing what? I don't understand, Joe. I've already forgotten any phrasing that might have been said.
Joke, I think.
The dragonology.
Dragons are cool.
Dragonology? Dragonology? The study of dragons? It's first grade SpongeBob. Anyway, I'm tired and sad from news. Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying not to think about news because currently it is Ace Week on our Ace stream, and that means it's fun time. And we're playing this Ace dating sim and having fun.
I don't know these dragonology books.
I'll go back to drinking over the news after I finish here.
Whoa, what? Wait, Dragonology is a children's book series for those around the ages of 8+ about dragons, written in a non-fictional style. The series contains information on dragons, including information on how to befriend and protect them, as well as an alphabet of the dragon language, ancient runes, and replica samples of dragon scales. The series later expanded to include figures and models, a strategic board game, card game, and a video game for the Nintendo DS. What?
What?
What? I'm so confused about this. What is this?
It's Dragonology.
Huh.
Piratology, Wizardology.
I'm so confused.
Sarah's also confused why we're just sitting here.
I already read this line.
Could you send me the address?
It is just down the street. I'm done and done.
Thank you.
Of course, I'm here to help however I can.
After talking with Sarah some more about myself and my condition, I made my way to the communications building. We get to meet another character. If we would just, get off our asses. Ooh,
An hour in and we just finished one scene.
Shout!
Shout!
Ooh.
Shout! Shout together! I mean, what?
Ace and arrow necklaces. New music!
I did see they look so nice. Also to
It's also
and
intersex
Candy, we do
awareness
have a
today.
Discord if you ever feel like joining.
It's also intersex awareness today, I believe. Or intersex awareness day today, sorry.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Did not know. I wasn't aware.
And I think yesterday I saw something about Dwarfism Awareness Day.
I remember seeing something mentioned about that.
Yes. So, all the awareness.
Yes, Discord.
I'll put another invite thingy.
There is shenanigans that happen.
I only send out invites from this from here to last like a couple hours at a time. It's very, very exclusive, you know, you have to actually show up. But if you two would like to join us in there, we have a Discord.
Feel free.
It's full of shenanigans.
There was one Among Us session. Baby was very sus.
You were sus.
Only the one time.
I was greeted at the entrance of the communications headquarters by a robot named Reed. They led me to Ariel's office and went to go find them. I had a seat at the computer desk and glanced around at the room.
Salty Sharky. Anyway.
There were multiple screens with information written in a language I couldn't read. I remember seeing some of the same symbols on Zipper's dropship in the Urias. Before I could look any longer, in came a different robot.
What? How? What voice?
Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Oh, hell yeah, they have wings!
I thought that was just a monitor in the background. I didn't even put two and two together and made 5.
Wings
Wow.
made of monitors, maybe.
Hello, I am Ariel.
I mean, I like that Ariel has like a little cable just hanging out
Also-
of their stomach.
Also, a Nautilus
here.
shell in the background.
Monitors
solar
or solar
panels.
panels.
Ooh.
They do kind of look like solar panels too.
Kind of, yeah.
Or like stage
Satellite,
lights or
okay.
something potential. Satellite.
Hide box. They recycle stuff. Makes sense.
Solar panels. Pi was right then.
Very clawy hands. Very clawy hands.
The better to
Also,
scratch
yeah.
your eyes out with, my dear.
Also floating chairs. Oh, are you
Yes.
a big bad wolf now?
Yeah, the designs are really cool in this game.
I hope you haven't been waiting for very long.
Practically just sat down.
Oh, good. Both Sarah and Zipper have mentioned your arrival to me. I have been eager to meet you.
Oh?
You wrote for an online newsletter, did you not?
I wrote a couple of articles for a local newspaper's website, but I mostly just ran a personal blog.
I see. Well, regardless, I would like to give you a job here if you're interested in continuing your writing.
What would you need me to do?
I was hoping to find someone who would be willing to conduct some interviews around the settlement.
Who would I be interviewing?
Yourself. Well, I think for your first assignment, it would be best for your people to hear about the work that is being done around the settlement, as well as some of the work that was done prior to your arrival here. You would be speaking with Fern and Forge. They are the chief officers of Eco and Engineering, respectively.
So you want me to conduct interviews and write up a report? That's it?
How many robot voices am I going to have to do?
You can unrobot when you agree to trade on MC for one of these. If you want to be NB for a scene, we can trade.
There's no alcohol for my existence. Anyway.
If you don't want to take over NB, you will be every robot.
Oh, apparently Cadaver wants every robot to be me. Are you guys even liking my robot voices? I don't think they're that interesting.
Yes.
You'll just have to switch up your programming to do all the robots. Why did you say yes?
Because I'm enjoying it.
Counting you. I'm not counting you in the. It's cute. Oh my gosh.
Yes, I don't count for anything here, but you know, I'm here.
You guys are too nice at my bad voice acting. Yes,
Look, are they here because we're supposed to be good at voice acting? No.
I mean, wouldn't they rather listen to professional voice actors?
They're
Actually,
honest.
one of the.
No, because the professionals would not tangent for 20 minutes at a time.
I haven't watched it, but one of the voice actors for Fire Emblem Three Houses playing through it and getting like other voice actors to join him for scenes, very funny. We lurve you. I don't know what a lurve is. Is that like a curve that's long? Is it a long curve?
I don't think you can do that joke again.
Did I make that joke?
Well, we made the curve joke before.
Oh. Okay. Yes, I will handle distributing your work.
Okay, sounds good. I'll do it.
I don't like compliments. The stars are back.
I said lurk, but now all I feel is rage at your curve joke.
Aim that rage against the machine.
I believe you are currently every machine, so it is rage against the machine.
Touche. Great. When would you like to begin?
Right now?
I prefer math puns. Perfect.
I mean,
Please.
curve jokes can be math puns. They're tangential.
Depending on what curves you're joking about. If you're talking about the cutest curves, that's fine.
What?
I don't know. It might just be too obtuse. I will send you the location of Forge's workshop and the greenhouse. Now you are just being obtuse.
I feel like curves aren't obtuse. Curves aren't angles by definition.
Okay, but like it was the math jokes. It was just. At least I'm not being a QT. Feel free to submit your report whenever it is most convenient. There are no deadlines.
Should I come here to do so, or can I submit it through my computer?
Whichever you prefer, but we do not have Wi-Fi yet. So print it out.
Alright. Thank you. I'll make sure to print it on the paper that's definitely all over this planet. Oh god, to live in a world with no deadlines, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Joe's probably salty at me.
Well, why are you pissing off our viewers? I'll try to have it finished tonight. Just let it disetone and then mail it.
Yes!
Look, I don't know if they have, like, paper processing plants here, but they probably have rocks, so, you know, yeah, that
Back
checks
in my
out.
day, we didn't have this so-called paper. We had to chisel it in a piece of rock and turn it in with the others. It then took 3 months in order for our teacher to grade it.
I would feel bad for that poor mail delivery person.
Every day we had to carry 17 stones. That were each of my homework assignments. Don't even get me started on the tests.
You know, it takes 6 months to grade.
Ooh. I look forward to reading it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to help set up the communications network. so that maybe you can have Wi-Fi eventually.
Of course.
Or
See
should I
you
say
later.
Whippy?
The greenhouse was like nothing I'd ever seen before.
Oh no, is that Fern?
I just know I see a lot of what look like carrots. Is comms down? Did you sabotage it? Did you sabotage the comms, Sharky?
Sorry, I'm not Baby. Baby was the one who sabotaged comms.
I think I also sabotaged comms that one time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, after killing 2 people before anybody noticed.
Well,
I think that was the funniest, because it wasn't even like I killed one right after the other.
yeah, because kill cooldown.
Yeah. But even then, like, it was a bit. But then I killed someone else before anyone noticed any of them. And I'm still like, if only I had known that I was on mute. I could have just... I really should have just been like, wait. You stood there? With a body at your feet?
Yeah, you were.
Because if I had hammered on that point, I feel like you would have voted.
We tried so hard. And
Didn't
got
get very far.
nowhere. In the end, we ejected Satan.
It was a tall glass building filled vertically with towers of crops and flowers. Now Sharky is singing, yeah! Some of the plants I recognized from Earth. Others I had never seen before. I took out my camera and snapped a few photos while I searched for someone to help me locate Fern. For a while after entering the building, all I could find were small little robots who didn't appear to be sentient.
I don't know why my brain is going to Fern Gully, and I don't know anything about the name. I just.
But, Dad! They zoomed past me, checking on plants as they went.
The only person who will probably ever call me Dad. You see
More music change. The sound of a voice behind me made me jump in surprise. Oh.
Nope, I'm going with it. I'm going with it. I'm going with the Iron Giant with the highest voice.
Please go full Iron Giant, though.
No, that's too deep. I'm not Vin Diesel.
Okay, but you were just saying that you, like, never do deep voices, and that you should. Or at least I said you should, so you should.
It's funnier to go high.
Fine. It's all the plants. It's all the plants
Exactly.
growing on them that, changed their voice box thing.
Hello, I am Sharky, and this is my child Magic.
She's not that much younger than you? Yeah, you created them in a lab when you were 6.
Yeah, didn't we go over this too? Like a bunch of 6-year-olds got together in a lab and created magic. This is why children shouldn't be in labs.
Unsupervised. I turned around to face the owner and found a robot unlike any I had seen since landing on T3R4. They were clearly an older model, as they were covered in rust and plant life. They also had a few creatures living on them. Sorry, I'm looking for someone. Do you know where I can find Fern?
You're in luck. I am Fern.
Oh, great. My name is NB. Ariel sent me to ask you some questions for a newsletter.
I see. Well, I guess it's about time I take a break anyway. Would you like a tour while we talk?
Yes, that'd be nice. While walking and talking, I noticed Fern occasionally pluck a dead leaf or examine plants as we passed.
Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry, I sneezed.
They appeared to eat the dead foliage they had collected, which didn't seem possible.
Nom nom nom. What would you like to know?
Can you tell me about yourself?
Well, okay. What would you like to know about me?
What is your job?
I am the Chief Eco Officer. I am Plant.
Oh no, Robot and Plant. The Ace Nightmare. Or Ace Dream.
For the most ace.
My duties include overseeing the greenhouse, discovering and categorizing plants and animals, as well as gathering data on the various ecosystems of D3R4.
Do you enjoy your job?
I can't see myself doing anything else because I was created this way.
What is your favorite plant?
On D3R4, or trick question, the answer is all of them.
Sure.
Specimen number 6212002626.
A blade of grass.
It is adorable.
What does it look like? Never thought about my favorite plant before. Yeah, I've occasionally thought about, like, what is my favorite flower? Still don't have a solid answer to this.
Two flowers your favorite flower.
I mean, yep.
See,
Two flower, I assume, is also your favorite flower.
I don't know enough about, like, plants to be able to pick a favorite out of any of them.
Yeah, I mean, some look cool. I have a favorite tree, but plant is too broad. Isn't he all our favorite flower? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I agree.
How do you have a favorite tree? What tree is your favorite tree?
There was a tree outside my house when I was a kid. I'm trying to remember what kind of tree it was.
We had a snowball bush outside of our house.
Weeping willows, silver birch. Yeah, those are pretty trees.
Snowball bushes are very strange.
Like, I don't know what kind of tree exactly was in front of my house growing up, but I remember all of the other trees on the block had those, like, thick trunks, and then my house's tree had, like, the skinniest little itty-bitty trunk. And I think that's why my parents liked it. But
What is an arbutus?
Let's time to Google.
Oh, interesting. It's a genus of 12 accepted species of flowering
Ooh.
plants.
That is pretty. What kind of fruit is this?
It's a vegetable.
Oh, it's like a strawberry tree. But these are weird looking strawberries.
My house had a huge paper birch in front of it growing up, so I'm pretty fond of them as well. That's cool.
Nice.
See, we had two trees, but they were kind of just trees, except for the snowball bush. That was the snowball bush, and you don't mess with the snowball bush.
Are you the snowball bush?
What?
Are you the snowball bush? You can peel the arbutus bark and write on it. That's cool. Oh, you know what? Maybe the tree in front of our house was a Japanese birch. Something like that. I don't know. I don't think it's quite a Japanese birch, but it's sort of similar to the pictures. I think my parents said it was Japanese. I don't know. Anyway. So, what does it look like?
The tree talk. We are truly the plants.
It is a blue flower with hints of pink.
For Ace Awareness Week, I think everybody's favorite plants are a totally valid topic.
That is true.
And favorite
Probably
kind
also
of robot.
favorite robot. Gosh dang it.
Like, I have a robot in my house. It's a Roomba and it's stupid.
Is a PS4 a robot?
I don't think so.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Okay, Mayo Kid.
I don't even like mayo.
Hmm?
I don't even like mayo.
I don't think you got my joke.
Oh, I thought you meant fictional robots like Wall-E. No, like that.
I mean, fictional robots are good. They're actually smart.
Yeah, fictional robots are good choices too.
Fictional robots or fictional AIs.
Yeah. Iris is probably a good choice.
Iris would be a good choice. Any of the robots here, good choices. We don't
Also
know them
true.
very well yet because we keep getting distracted. But good choices, good choices.
Ooh, the Tin Man.
Is the Tin Man technically a robot?
She's a fan of Axel. Let's get it memorized.
Someday we'll go back to his mafia.
Like from the Wizard of Oz?
It has thorns which contain a very potent poison to protect itself from being eaten. It causes you to become high. It also has 2 stamens protrude.
My brain did not want to read that properly.
Protruding from it, which look like what you would call antennae.
Like, he's kind of a robot in form, but he's not really a robot because he's still got like a human soul. Yeah, he's metal, but like he's not
So
what
then-
I think of as robot, because robot implies like AI sentience rather than like
I was about to say, yeah. then
organic
where does like
sentience.
Cyborg from Teen Titans lie on the list?
He's a cyborg.
Part robot.
Right. Look, you get a cyborg when a human and a robot love each other very, very much.
And the human gets disfigured?
Then again, same with Iris.
Does Iris have a human? You got robots and androids and cyborgs. So that is true.
They are all different. Those are all different
Don't-
things.
Don't get me ranting on Dragon Ball Z, please. So I will get ranted on Dragon Ball Z, and that's a problem.
Anyway.
Yeah, I have a problem. Almost has a soul.
That sounds beautiful. Yeah, Iris almost has a soul. I guess I would call it like artificial life sentience versus organic life sentience. Like Iris
Well, then we're gonna-
as a personality is made of like programming. So that all runs on hardware, which is inorganic material. I don't know how that fits in with the Tin Man, because his body is fully metal, but like gradually transitioned
Yeah.
from like flesh.
From human to
Well,
tin.
I was like, was he a munchkin? He's
No.
a munchkin, right?
No.
Or not?
Do not believe so.
Okay, anyway, beautiful.
Yes, they are.
Do you have any hobbies?
Oh, was he a munchkin? No, formerly munchkin. I was wrong. It's been a while since I've researched Wizard of Oz, so sorry. But I've never seen Bicentennial Man.
I enjoy hiking. If you would like, I can show you some of the most picturesque views on this planet someday. There goes my A-train.
We said
Nice
we'd
to
just be
every-
nice to everybody.
Nice to everyone. Nice to everyone.
Fine. At least there's no kindly score going up now. I would like that.
Let me know when you are available. In the meantime, I will search for somewhere you will enjoy.
Somewhere close would be preferred.
Of course, I think I know just the place.
Great! But where was I? How old are you?
I believe the Earth equivalent would be between 20 and 25.
Like, if Zipper is about NB's age, and NB is
At 100.
19, yeah, at like 100-ish, then I guess each human year is roughly 5 years, so Fern would be 100 to 125?
Ish.
Oh, wow. You're close to Zipper's age then?
Yes,
I see. I'll have to ask about that some other time. Can you tell me about T3R4?
what would you like to know about it?
Let's start with the seasons.
That is a hotel. During our time here, my team has observed 5 distinct seasons in this region. I would love to tell you about them if you have the time.
Okay, but how long have they actually been on this planet?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Please do!
At the beginning of the year, there is one akin to your spring. The weather is mild with light rainfall. Humidity averages between...
I think I may have made a mistake letting them go into detail. For the next few minutes, Fern gave me in-depth statistics for each of the 5 seasons. I want to know what the 5th season is.
Construction.
Alright, 5th season, it rains down fire and hell.
Is that what construction is? Is that what construction is?
Oh, I thought you said destruction.
No, I said construction. The opposite.
Meh, destruction. Thunder, snow!
No. That sounds like a delicious season.
If they had decided to quiz me after, I absolutely would have failed. What about the weather?
Didn't I just talk about that for 15 minutes straight?
The best type of weather.
The best type of wear is the weather here is quite mild throughout the year.
Excuse me.
In other regions, it can reach extreme highs or extreme lows in temperature, but that is not unlike the planet you are most accustomed to.
Like, how's the weather in BC? 'Cause, I mean, Fern's saying like, oh, it's kind of like your planet, but like, depending where you are on Earth, weather behaves very differently.
Right now it is a 42 degrees Fahrenheit. With a humidity of 74%.
Yesterday's forecast was risk of fire, and today's forecast is also probably risk of fire.
It's all over the place on BC.
Interesting.
Is there thunder snow in BC? Because that sounds amazing.
Precipitation is much the same as well overall.
Are there any strange weather systems?
Thunder, snow,
Like, does it rain diamonds and thunder at the same time?
Ooh, that would be cool.
my team factored in the weather systems when deciding on a planet for your species.
I don't want it to rain diamonds. That sounds extremely painful.
That sounds so painful.
Diamonds are hard, and if you're getting pelted by tons and tons of tiny diamonds, I feel like that's being pelted by hail, but worse.
Hail the size of minivans.
Also, like, diamonds aren't inherently valuable. It's only that societally we decided they're valuable. So, like...
And a company forced a scarcity on them that doesn't actually truly exist to make them even more valuable.
Capitalism!
But it's hail I can sell for a profit.
But it's not. Well, I mean, it is sort of, because if you got it for free... Don't even get me started on how much I hate diamonds.
I'll get you started. I'll get anyone started on any topic, and it will be a good time.
Trash rocks. Bloody trash rocks. Or forge into a sword that I can use against Bezos.
Ooh, now that would be fun. But I don't think that would be that good of a sword unless you're in Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
Or in Smash Brothers, apparently. Look, I haven't gotten the character I wanted, so I haven't bought any of the DLC characters.
It's okay. The only character I really care out of them to have is already in the game.
That is true.
This is because I don't play based on what characters are good.
Oh, neither do I. I play the ones that I like, and that's about it. But I agreed that I would get all the characters on Ultimate and get the DLC characters if the one character I wanted got into the DLC. I know it's never going to happen, but that was what I specified it as.
But did you get the most important character yet?
I don't remember.
You should at least get the most important one.
Bezos, I challenge you to Smash Bros. Like the video game? Pulls out sword. Nope.
You know, does he know what Smash Bros is?
I don't know. He's a rich white guy. Probably not. He's an old rich white guy. Probably not.
He's not that old. We can't reliably wait for him to just croak and die, at least.
I mean, at this point, we can't reliably wait until most of the people...
Well, he's about to learn the hard way.
Dang it, chat. You guys are too lively. You're too alive.
We felt it would be harmful to bring you anywhere with systems such as the one you have described. They exist.
Yeah, again. Raining diamonds. Painful. Sword is a good choice, though I'm a fan of the giant hammer.
Hire you Harley Quinn?
We wanted the transition between planets to be as smooth as possible for you.
Okay, but Harley Quinn, baseball bat.
Whoa, that was such a good scene. I actually need to sit down with my roommate and have my roommate watch it because she has not seen.
Whatever allows for dual wielding, honestly.
Birds of Prey, so good.
It's so good. And look, I stand by the assertion that the Birds of Prey, like, adoration for the breakfast sandwich and just using that as it took losing something I truly loved. That's the most ace mood.
Not the sandwich, you don't mess with a girl's sandwich.
You murdered my sandwich!
Now I'll murder you.
That was such a good movie. The love of the breakfast sandwich. I was like, ace mood right there. Ace mood.
When you told me that, I was like, what? And then I saw it, I'm like, oh, okay.
Such an ace mood.
Anyway. Continuing on. We should probably get through at least 3 scenes.
I hit enter. Did you read this one?
Yeah. Defeating the sandwich only makes it tasty.
What is the atmosphere like?
Is that a reference? I haven't heard in so long, I can't remember where it's fully from. Man, I think I remember the douchebag referencing that.
3 scenes? Aiming pretty high, aren't you? Yeah, especially when
massive.
Sharky is like, oh yeah, we should move on, and then doesn't read his lines.
It is nearly the same as Earth's. It keeps the planet protected from the nearest star's radiation.
You know, we were really hoping to get through an entire, like, run-through of this game in Ace Week alone. We even added an extra string. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. We're an hour and a half in. We're an hour and a half in. We haven't even met everybody.
We're close. I think we're only 1 character away.
It helps keep the planet warm in the day and cool at night.
Okay, just because we might meet everybody by the end of today doesn't mean we're gonna end up dating anyone.
Who says you need to date when you can be friends?
2 characters left.
So our great aspiration for tonight should just be to meet everybody.
Yes, that sounds about right. It has 5 layers, just as Earth.
Wait, Earth's atmosphere has 5 layers?
It contains the same mix of gases as Earth's atmosphere, including all the greenhouse gases you release into the air.
Did you not learn about the layers of Earth's crust down to the core as a child, or what?
Do you think I remember any of it?
I think you went to a Christian school that didn't care about proper science, so like, I
Well,
have
this is
to
talking about the
ask.
atmosphere, not about the crust.
Huh?
This is talking about the atmosphere, not the crust. 2 totally different things.
Fine.
But like, also, do you think I remember any of that? Like, that was like a decade ago at least. Sorry, I'm just taking that necklace.
I have a necklace today. It's a little purple D20.
That's cool.
Because I
See,
realized after I got dressed, like, oh, my outfit's basically ace already. I just need some purple. There's only one science fact you need to remember. The mitochondria.
Oh, I was gonna say, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Is the powerhouse of the cell.
If you are interested, I can tell you the
Yeah,
breakdown
Joe.
of gases as the percentages are slightly different.
That's okay. Maybe another time. Can you tell me about the plants and animals?
There is a wide variety of animal and plant life. It varies from region to region with some overlap.
Come to think of it. When they took the people from Earth, like, were they allowed to take their pets?
That is a good question.
Oh! Oh, hello! Hi!
Dupu?
Yeah! Dubaseo.
Dupu.
Hello!
Hi!
Hi! Fellow Ace streamer! Yay! Hello!
Nice to meet you.
Happy Ace Week!
Happy, joy. And the answer was yes. You'll find out about pets.
Yay, pets!
There are a few species similar in genetic makeup to the ones on Earth, but nothing that is exactly the same.
Where do you source food from?
How you doing, Dupu?
We have discovered many perfectly edible plants on T3R4. A few of them are also drugs, but we have also brought some specimens from Earth that we plan on maintaining crops of as well,
Including drugs.
including drugs. Do you need some weed?
Like, wow, so exciting. I never get to catch your streams because they're always like an hour after I went to bed.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I always wake up to like, Dubu started streaming 6 hours ago, and I'm like, well, fuck.
That means I can never.
Time
watch.
zones!
Wait.
Are we getting high AF in this game? Yes. We already are. Happy Ace
Ooh.
Week!
Oh yeah, I did see a thing that you played this game.
Mm-hmm.
As for meat proteins, while there is much wildlife on K3R4, my people are unable to harm them in order to prepare their meat for consumption. So humans, you better get hunting. Therefore, we exclusively lab grow our meat supply so that no life forms are harmed in the process of feeding your population.
I once had someone tell me that like lab growing meat, not like lab growing animals to kill for meat, but like lab growing like meat like chemically is immoral. And I was like, what? What?
Hearts.
All of the Pride Hearts! Happy Ace Week! And happy Intersex Awareness Day. Yeah, lab grown meat sounds cool as hell. You don't have to kill anything. You have meat for protein and like science. I think it's cool. But this guy was like really insisting, like, no, it's unethical. And we're like, what's unethical about it? And he's like, it's against God. And we're all just like, you're gay. No, like literally, he's gay. But he was making all of this argument about like how it's against God, and it's like, according to many people, apparently you're against God. You're really gonna use that one?
No, we can't lab grow this meat. It's against God. But you're gay.
I mean, like, I don't think it's any more against God than being gay is. Granted, I'm an atheist, so I don't really give a fuck what God thinks, if they exist at all. But like, you're not creating new life, and you're not killing life, so what's wrong? What's against God there? How is that any more against God than being gay?
I am sorry for everybody who's not normally in this chat.
I'm sorry to everyone in general. Look, Sharky is Christian, and Sharky hasn't abandoned me to this stream yet. I'm waiting any minute now. But
I'll leave. I'll leave if you want.
No.
Look, I will say I still believe I still call myself Christian and still practice to a different degree than most people would say Christians practice. But man, Christians, especially because I can only really talk about Christians, are the dumbest group of people.
Look, I'm not necessarily going to say that Christians are dumb. I will say that Christians can be very dogmatic, and I want your religion to stay the fuck out of my government. Because, like, just because Christians believe something does not mean that I believe it, and I don't want the rules that I have to abide by to be determined by your religion.
They shouldn't be.
And like, if you believe in God, like, great, feel free to.
Yeah.
Your life is your life. Just don't shove it on me, kind of thing. Anyway, yeah, I feel like Jesus and I would be bros, but his fan club, whoo.
Sorry, I think you're saying it wrong. You're supposed to be buddies with Jesus.
Yep. I'll be bros with Jesus.
Anyway.
Would you say it tastes the same as organic meat?
We have had no complaints from any other species we have aided.
We have aided no one.
Any other interesting statistics? Fern gave me every statistic you could ever want to know. But don't ask me the specifics because I ended up zoning out after they began listing the math involved for calculating T3R4's mass and orbit and whatever else.
Nerd.
Thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure. If you ever want to hear more about the planet, I'm just a call or hike away.
Oof, Pie! Pie! Oh no!
I'm not even gonna touch that. Just like I don't touch Catholicism. I mean, what?
Oh no! Oh no! But yeah, like it's like the time that my brother walked in asking if I believed in God, and my answer was, I believe in your right to believe whatever you want, as long as you respect my right not to. And then he immediately responded, but what if my religion says I have to try to convince you that God is real? And I was just like, what did I just say? Seriously, what did I just say?
See, I wasn't magic. I personally wasn't raised Catholic. I was raised Catholic light.
The real question is, does God believe in me? Well, you know what, Pi? I can tell you this much. Satan believes in you. Perfect.
Wait.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
God may not believe in you, but he believes in the me who believes in you.
So God believes in you and you believe in Pi?
Yeah.
Alright, so Satan and Sharky believe in you, Pi, even if God doesn't. And apparently, God believes in just Sharky. Sharky's the only one here. None of the rest of us exist.
Joe does too. I also believe in Sharky. I'm just a figment of the collective imagination. That is why I'm all the robots, because I don't actually exist.
No.
Somehow I still have to pay rent.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
You as well, and me.
Gosh dang.
After speaking with Fern, I made my way to Portia's workshop.
Oh gosh dang.
It was exactly as I had pictured, an industrial building filled with machinery and raw materials. There were many projects on the go, including various items being 3D printed, models of buildings being assembled, and various computer components being manufactured. Yeah, Pi mailed you a thing! You exist enough to have a mailing address. Hardcore Catholics would be like, please someone shut them down. They're pro-choice and marrying gay couples, and our priests were like, yeah, call the Pope, we'll tell him off. That's great magic.
Did the Pope also say the other day that he was for civil unions for gay people? Also, oh my gosh, that's Gur's face in the background. Oh.
I'm gonna sing the doom song.
Also, that's the head from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. On the top left shot.
We've heard them here.
Yes, we've heard of Hitchhiker's Guide. Close the dialogue box.
Ooh! Oh!
Oh, that's the head from Futurama.
Bender?
Yes.
What's this
I feel
one
like
again? This one looks familiar. And that one looks familiar. Wow, so many goodies hidden behind the dialogue box.
Apparently the bishop just gave up, decided.
Fuck it, that church is too much to deal with. Let's just leave them alone.
Nice.
Yes, the bishop went, fuck.
The one on the far left does look familiar. Very familiar.
I'm thinking Jetsons, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's Jetsons.
No.
Something else. But the eyes
No.
remind me of Jetsons.
That's fair, but I don't think it's Jetsons.
No, I don't think it is.
Jetsons would have been a very good reference here.
Dig the claw arms scattered around. Yee.
The claw.
Claw.
Girl from Invader Zim.
hello.
Yes. Hi, Primrose. How you doing? And yeah, Girl from Invader Zim is amazing. I love that show. The movie was so good.
The round one-eyed one with the underbite
Which one?
things from Ratchet and Clank.
No. Oh no, yeah it is. That's one of the big robots from Ratchet
I was like,
and Clank.
it looks really familiar, but I don't remember.
That does look like one of the ones from Ratchet and Clank. I mean, the artist is here to tell us we're wrong, so.
The artist is here to tell us that we're completely off. There were, models of buildings being assembled and various computer components being manufactured. Is that R2-D2 laying down? Wait, is it? Oh
That
my
does look
god.
like R2-D2
Wait, is
laying
that?
right- That does look like R2-D2
Oh,
laying
no!
down.
I'm like, oh no, all these murdered robots! Oh,
He just needs a break. Don't you mean the murdered robots?
No, they've already been murdered.
hope
I noticed
everyone's
off
having
in the
a good
corner there
time.
was prosthetics being worked on as well. There was
Even
a
if you're
large
not
robot
talking.
at a desk working on something.
I really hope you guys are having a good time. I said I really hope you guys are having a good time.
I hope
To the people
so.
in chat. Even if you're not talking in chat, I just really hope you're having a good time.
Even if you're not chatting in chat, I hope
Yeah.
you're having fun listening to us dorks ranting about religion and shit. Anyway, happy Ace Week. Yes.
It's always the best time in the Ace stream.
I'm not sure about everyone in chat, but also check out Dubu, another Ace streamer.
Yeah. I need to watch some VOD sometime.
And Cadaver and Corpse for making this game in the first place.
Yeah.
I don't know if they streamed, but at least they made this game, so like, wow. Wow!
Yee.
From where I was standing, I couldn't tell what. They didn't appear to notice when I entered, despite the door making a chime. Hello? Are you Forge?
Yes. And you are.
Hello, Forge. Forge's buff.
Look at my abs.
My name is Envy. I was sent by Ariel to ask you some questions. Do you have time right now, or should I come back later?
Gosh dang it, Joe.
I need to keep working, but you can ask questions.
I like his squinty eye. It looks like he's sus. I feel like it looks like he thinks that Envy is sus. Are they? They. All the robots are they, I think, so far.
Yes.
Sorry. But I think it looks like they think that Envy is sus. Are you sure? I don't mind coming back when you're not busy.
That would be impossible. I am always busy.
Oh, I see. Yeah, for research purposes.
Gosh dang it, Joe. He's got big hands.
I feel like the part that I noticed was that this joint part looks like the shell on the desk at like the comm center. Oh, Zipper is he, they, Sarah is she, they, Pierre is he, everyone else is they.
Okay.
Thank you! Yes, sorry for misgendering. Got them clenched fists, they are ready to find them imposters.
I know that Zipper mentioned that the robots went by gender neutral.
Well, Zipper mentioned everyone is gender neutral by default.
Yeah.
They've got big hands, you know what that means. Big gloves. I finally, I bleached my hair on Saturday, but then I was too tired to put the color on.
Unless stated otherwise, yeah, okay.
And then when I took the gloves from my bleach kit to add the color, the gloves were so big on my little hands. And I was like,
Oh, wait, is Pierre a French boy?
I assume Pierre is French boy. That would make sense for the French.
Pierre. Oh.
L'homme français. Oh, wrong button.
Oui, oui.
Oh, I see. Well, this won't take long. Eiffel Tower baguette.
Sorry to any French people out there watching.
I'm just like, but is he
And French
also
Canadians.
from Canada? Like, is he French Canadian or is he just French?
Do I want to be famous? How about instead, I bet you.
Je suis un bête. Ah.
French Canadian, okay.
So, because I was like, oh, well, if NB's from BC.
Montreal,
from
man.
Montreal. Moose maple syrup. Oh. Well, NB's already got the maple syrup covered.
Wait, what?
NB's already got the maple syrup covered because they're also from Canada.
Oh,
BC?
yeah.
Maple syrup.
I'm not a fan of maple syrup personally. but I think
Maple
I talked
syrup
about
is good in certain ways. I'm not the hugest fan, although my roommate has family in Canada and she brought a bottle of maple syrup before and that was great. Lobster and blueberries into potatoes.
Anyway.
Anyway, well, this won't take long, is what we said.
Very well. What do you want to know?
Can you tell me about the shelters?
We have pre-built ready shelters for all levels of capability.
Yeah, real
Fake
syrup is good.
I don't think
But
I've had real
down
syrup.
here in America, I have bourbon maple syrup from Safeway.
I don't think I've had the real stuff.
I think only had the one bottle that my roommate brought
Please
back
don't
from
drink
Canada
the
before.
real stuff.
And
Chug,
chug.
Chug.
God, yeah, it's not from a tree. It's not worth it.
Which is tolerable.
Yeah, I use syrup more as an ingredient than as a topping.
do you
Maple
use as an
flavored things are sometimes good. If it's what you're used to, you might not mind. Yeah. But I, a monster, sometimes just make pancakes that I think taste really good and then add no syrup and eat it directly with my hands.
You mean I do that with plain pancakes?
See, at least I make like lemon vanilla pancakes or something, or blood orange pancakes. Those are really good. Yeah,
No,
once
like,
you go authentic, it's hard to go back.
No, like, you could make the plainest of the plain pancakes. Like,
Yes,
it just
well-
tastes like nothing. And I'll just be like, oh.
Yes, we've been over how Sharky lacks taste buds, which I
Yeah,
believe is related to the fact that Sharky apparently lacks sense of smell most of the time.
Yeah, I can't taste, I can't smell, I can barely hear, and I have glasses, so my seeing my sight is bad.
If it's extreme enough, I think you smell.
Yes, if it is extreme enough,
And if
like I
it's
smell the
strong
weed in my
enough, you
bathroom.
kind of taste, right? What about adding stuff or texture? That's what I keep saying all the time. But
I mean,
Sharky
I
just like
haven't-
shoves food in his mouth and moves on.
Yeah.
Just like, I love food though. And that's why Satan's Sinning Space is for food as well. Food talk. Oh yeah,
think-
maybe I should like repost that Discord invite for the people who showed up later.
Yeah, if anybody wants to join Discord.
There's the
anyone-
Discord link if anyone wants
Yeah,
to
if
join.
anyone wants to join our
and
Discord
hang
and
out
have fun, you could just
for
hang
our
out.
silliness.
We sometimes.
Yeah,
we
Satan's Sinning
once-
Space consists of food and kitties. Don't eat the cats. I'll be very
might be
angry.
Trying to play games more often, maybe? with just people in the Discord?
Flower said that he'd play Among Us with us again if we do sometime. Yeah, not mixed
and
together
also-
unless the cats are cutely trying to eat your food.
And we also just chat about ace things or just life in general
Cake.
or shenanigans. Ooh, I'm making a cake tomorrow.
Ooh. I was considering making a cake tonight, but we're taking a while, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. So many
Shenanigans. Oh yes, and there is also Pokemon talk, so if you don't mind Pokemon, or if you like Pokemon, please join in.
Well,
There's so
the
much
Pokemon is in Sharky's, and the food and cats are in mine, and
general is just tick.
the general is silly.
Anyway.
Yeah, see, the last time we played Among Us, my roommate and I were brand new to it, and I think the first 2 rounds, my roommate was imposter, and she had no idea what was going on. She's like, what do you mean task? I don't know, I haven't been doing any tasks, what? And we're like, wait, you haven't been doing any tasks? Oh, you're the imposter. Anyway.
They've all been designed to minimize their impact on the environment while meeting all the needs of the occupants. They are all managed by a voice-activated operating system. You seem to call yours Ella. Is your home satisfactory?
It's perfect, thank you.
If you have any problems, just call. You have all of our numbers.
Of course. Can you tell me about the technology being used here?
My team has been working with existing Earth technology to improve it using our own.
Damn it, Joe!
Gosh dang it, Joe. The thirst is real tonight.
It's okay. Just...
Medical, eco, and the other sectors have made their own improvements for uses specific to them.
Can you tell me about yourself?
I am a buff robot. What do you want? What about me?
A buff robot who is an engineer. Yeah, isn't it pretty standard for repair people to go to houses to fix things?
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. What is your job?
I am in charge of overseeing technology and construction.
Yeah, that's what I meant, Magic.
Yep, Joe. That's exactly what you meant.
Do not corrupt the baby.
Do you have any hobbies?
I do not have hobbies. All I do
Squinting.
is builds.
How else would they fix my fridge? I'm not lugging my fridge to the repair shop. Joe's kind of sus. I feel like my parent is hiding things from me. I am a stable mother. I would never corrupt the baby. Look, just because you two are the stable parents doesn't also mean that you're the least corrupting.
Do I have to remind you you're the ones who taught the baby what Cake by the Ocean meant?
No, that was me.
They helped.
I think they were also confused.
I'm always confused. What are you talking about?
Anyway, with chat and streamers combined, I have one functional parent. I hope your real parents are better than us. I certainly hope your real parents are better than us. And also, please don't bring any actual babies to the stream.
Well, that'd feel so bad for the children.
Wait, is there such thing as marking our channel as 18 plus?
I mean, technically, if it's
Just a good informant. Informant for what? Joe, that's sus.
Technically, you can mark it as 18 plus mature content. Parents still bring children to watch.
I'm like, maybe we should. We should probably do that.
Because
Yeah.
I swear, that's fair.
I also swear, that's why I'm asking.
Wait, you swear? Since when?
All the fucking time.
Mine is thirsty. Joe, what are you talking about? Tanya's never thirsty.
The last few times Joe, your chat has been half ace.
And Tanya's never thirsty.
I don't know about the rest of your people, but Joe, last couple times, your chat's half ace. Poor Tanya, never allowed to thirst. Joe is thirsty, but the dice are like, no!
Well, Joe just needs to drink more water. Get that hydrate bot going.
Surely there's something you do for fun or in your spare time.
I am always working on something, including my abs. I do not have time for fun.
Do you at least enjoy your work? Joe is thirsty enough for the entire chat. Maybe my dice are ace. Maybe your dice are like sex repulsed ace.
Yes.
Is there anything in particular you enjoy working on?
Building.
Your dice are sex repulsed ace, like romance repulsed. So anything in particular you enjoy working on? ...
I enjoy creating prosthetic devices with Zipper.
Do you mind me asking you about Zipper?
What about them?
Your dice are just like, thirst? In my good Christian stream, I think the fuck not. Christian stream. You know, that's the same thing I say every time Sharky says that this is a good Christian stream. I'm like, excuse me, you have Satan on.
This is a good 50% Christian stream.
And 50% Satan. Yeah, see, you just admitted you're 50% of the stream.
Sorry. This is a good 2% Christian stream or 0.5%.
What about them? What is your relationship like?
They are my closest friend.
How long have you known each other?
Since their creation. I have been with them since birth.
Wow. Are you Zipper's dad?
They are different than the others.
Parents? Sorry, not dad. That's also gendered. I keep accidentally misgendering Forge because of the abs. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Anyone can have abs.
They can.
I appreciate that.
Buff women are also cool. Oh?
Buff women are awesome.
Yeah.
Most people do. I don't think I have an ab.
Huh?
I said, Davros says most people do. I said, I don't think I have an ab.
I mean, technically, you have abdominals. They just might not show.
They tend to defy the norm.
Okay, my abs don't show either.
I'm too fat.
It's okay, because either way, they're presumably covered by your clothes.
That is also true. I'm never, I'm hardly ever shirtless.
Like, even, regardless of whatever. They're covered by clothing. Also quarantine weight. Pudgy and Worm is comfy though.
Sometimes their methods are risky
Did you break Forge? Sharky broke Forge! Oh no, Forge is dying!
Okay. Round 2.
Round 2. Fight!
Sometimes their methods are risky or unheard of.
Should I be concerned?
No, you are in safe hands.
Okay, good to know. Yes. What was it that I saw recently? Like, skinny girlfriends? Excellent. Here are the pros. Cons? None. Like, fat girlfriends? Also excellent. Cons? None. Tall girlfriends? Great. Cons? None. Short girlfriends? Also good. Good for punching fascists in the throat. Cons? 0. Okay, good to know. I think that's all my questions for today then. Thank you for answering them.
You are very welcome.
I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that.
Why aren't you
Likewise.
touching your lines? Well, goodbye then.
Goodbye. Have a good evening.
I let myself out of the workshop and headed back home to type out the newsletter. I went through my notes and worked as fast as my brain and fingers would allow after such a busy day. Once I was finished, I had Ella send the file to Ariel. They sent confirmation that the file had been received, as well as some notes for minor changes that they would be making before sending out the newsletter.
Don't. Let's continue.
After speaking with Ariel, I received a call from Zipper.
Let's see how far we can get.
Maybe we can meet all of the characters properly.
That's what I want.
I had finished running my health simulations and needed to talk to me about the results. They didn't seem concerned, which helped ease my anxiety. I still couldn't shake the usual nervousness that comes with test results, though. Zipper greeted me at the door to their lab.
Why did I voice Zipper?
Don't just climb onto the counter. Yeah, I grab a chair. Or call my roommate, who's like a good 6 inches taller than me. They motioned for me to have a seat. They sat in the chair beside me.
Hello again, NB.
You could hurt yourselves. Well, that's the fun of it is, what's fun without a little risk?
How was your first day at work?
I live for danger. Exactly. It went really well. How did you hear about it?
Both Zero and Forge spoke to me.
Do all of you enjoy gossiping about us humans?
Yes. We are all very proud to share everyone's achievements.
See,
Baby,
this
no.
is why you two are the stable parents. Because I'm just like, yeah, climb on a chair. What's life without a little danger?
And then Joe's just like, I'm gonna hold back.
Must baby-proof all the things.
But baby is over the age of 20. Baby proofing won't help.
Pretty sure my real-life parents encouraged that.
Yes, so Joe and Pi are the stable parents.
Yeah, I don't think my parents follow proper safety stuff. I probably follow proper-ish safety stuff a little better than they do, because at least, like, if my roommate or I are climbing onto a chair for something, there's some percentage chance that the other is spotting us. Not 100% of the time, but like a decent percentage of the time.
My
at
parents
least.
would encourage me to use like rolling chairs to reach the highest shelf.
Oh no. Just outlet covers on everything and child locks on the doorknobs. Again, magic is over 20. I don't know how
Those
much
child
outlet
locks can be
covers will
very
help.
hard to open sometimes.
Child locks. My only weakness.
Would you prefer we did not share those details with each other on your behalf?
I was just teasing you.
Oh, I see. You see, we all see ice cream. I am still not quite used to human sarcasm and jokes.
I'm sure you catch on real fast.
Because sarcasm and jokes are the main bet of this channel. I mean, what?
What?
With you to help me, I am certain I will. Infinasand!
Invisisand! Wait, it's Infina and Invisa now? Oh no!
Ooh.
Now we're really in trouble.
The sand infinitely spawns and infinitely invisible. In the meantime, I have come up with a treatment plan that I believe will be quite successful if we are able to adhere to it.
Before you tell me, I'd like you to make me a promise. This sand is getting completely out of control.
What would you like me to promise?
Promise me you'll be honest and about my progress and not just tell me what you think I want to hear.
I swear to you, NB, I will not withhold any information regarding your condition and will always be truthful regardless of whether or not I wish for you to hear the truth.
Give me your pinky.
But I don't have a pinky.
Only claws.
I am afraid I need them in order to be efficient in my duties.
Yeah,
cannot
Zipper
rip it
can't
off.
just remove their finger and hand it to you, NB. Not like that. I just want to link ours together.
Is that some sort of human pact-making ritual?
It's called a pinky swear.
Are we dating?
Pinky promise pulls out a
knife.
They can't break the pinky promise if they don't have a pinky anymore.
Cross your heart? Oh, I'll crush your heart, alright.
So you wanted a knife? If you break your word, you are supposed to remove your pinky as punishment.
Was that what the punishment's supposed to be?
I think?
Oh, okay.
I'm not actually sure if that part is true, but it is a way to make a pact.
Very well. May my pinky be removed as punishment should I break my word. In 5 minutes, I will break my word.
It's like, it's not very painful, but it is inefficient. I will go to Forge and get a new pinky, though.
It will be a better pinky, more efficient.
I honestly don't expect you to do that. But anyway, what's the plan, Zipper?
Radiation treatment similar to those on Earth, along with medications and a diet plan to keep your immune system running at optimal efficiency. I'm like, how far in the game are we?
We still haven't properly met Pierre. Like, we met him, but not exactly.
Counseling appointments with Sarah will be a regular part of your regimen as well.
Will I need surgery?
I am afraid that surgery is incredibly risky, even with our technology. Oh, are we close to Pierre or are we close to Pierre?
Are we behind Pierre with a knife?
And then Act 1 is done. Is this a 2-act play?
Oh good, it only took all of the first 2 streams, hopefully, to get Act 1 done, if we keep going through Act 1.
Is this a 2-act play?
Good question. How many acts are there exactly? How fucked are we?
Extremely all the time. I mean, have you met us? That sounds about right for y'all. Yeah.
I mean, for the 2 of us, how fucked are we usually? Not at all.
I can clearly say never. The cancer. Well, we can be. We just choose not
We
to be.
can be. Like, I'll confess, I am a non-virgin ace. But, like, 4 to 5. Oh no.
Others are fairly short though.
Okay, but oh no.
We'll get through Act like 3.
Oh?
Your immune system may be further compromised, and there is a chance the cancer could spread even further. Row, Raggy.
What are my chances of remission on your new treatment plan? Yeah, I mean, if we don't finish, we can finish one run through before we go to Arcade Spirits again. It just won't be Ace Week anymore.
Yeah, Sunday's not that bad. Or we can just lose Halloween.
How dare you suggest that I give up my spooky goth Halloween?
You can move it to Sunday.
No! That's already past Halloween. It's All Hallows Eve. The whole point is it's before.
But you're doing it the eve of all.
Okay, but like, still, before is better than after the before. Then you're just in the thing. No.
Yeah, but if you're in the thing, then wouldn't
also,
it be
even if I gave up Halloween, there's no guarantee we'd get through it. And then you would say, no, we can't do it the Halloween or the day after Halloween either. So no.
I'm not that mean.
I refuse. Also, all my work stuff for Halloween is mostly on the 30th, so I would like that day to just be my Halloween day. Aside from, obviously, Halloween day.
This is gonna be a rough week for me.
Surprise Saturday stream in which I just read Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh my gosh, don't kill yourself like that.
I won't actually do that. That's too much. And I feel like my roommate would be annoyed at me because we're probably doing some kind of fun spooky thing for Halloween, even though we haven't decided what yet. But I got spooky tarot cards. They look cool. They're dark. They're dark and spooky looking.
We should try to finish Act 1.
We should.
Based on my calculations, I estimate a 55 to 60% chance of remission if the treatment plan functions as expected.
What will we do if I don't show any signs of improvement?
If you show no signs of improvement after the first 2 weeks of treatment, I will run more tests to determine the next best step to take.
I should also figure out what the fuck I'm doing for dinner at like 10 p.m. after all this.
Food.
I mean,
I
yes,
will do
food.
whatever is in my power to help you, NB. You have my word.
Thank you. I appreciate your honesty and hard work.
And I appreciate your trust.
I was quite tired when I returned home that evening. I thought about taking a nap, but was interrupted by my communicator beeping.
And they said this would take 2 to 3 hours.
For the whole run through?
NB, you have an incoming call from Ariel.
I mean, again, even just the reading out loud, like back when we had like 0 viewers and just ran through it, it would take 2 to 3 times as long because reading out loud is longer than just
Also, tangents exist.
Yes,
We're
and
very
then you add in
tangential.
the tangents, and that's why I said we needed to add in a Monday stream.
All of our things are very tangential to the game. Would you like to take it?
I also went and got a bottle of wine, and I just have the entire bottle next to me because otherwise my throat would be quite dry at this point. I live for the tangents, though. Yes, magic.
Do you live for the cotangents?
What about the sine and cosine?
I'm more of a cosine.
Yes. Upon accepting the call, the screen on the wall across from me lit up and Ariel appeared.
I am a secant boy. Oh crap, I already forgot Ariel's voice.
Medium, extra, monotone. More about the sign. You're hanging out with Saiyans, so I mean, that's only natural.
Ariel. Hello.
I was gonna say, like,
Ariel.
Ariel's not just saying their name.
I had disappointed my father.
Hello, Ariel. Is everything okay? It's okay, Magic. One of your many mothers is so proud of you right now.
Magic, you need a new father. Yes, of course.
Hello, Ariel.
No,
Is everything okay?
Yes, of course.
I was just calling because I thought you would like to know that the communications network is up and running. The internet connection is still quite slow, but it works. You are just on dial-up. We will be continuing our work on it to hopefully surpass even Earth's own fastest information technologies. Like, that was hard. Ooh.
To break it to you, but you were technically the backup Sharky. Wait, are there more Sharkies available?
Ooh, I am a backup Sharky.
I mean, according to Heck, you were... What was the number?
2789?
987?
278 or 279, yeah.
I remember there was like 789 or 987 in there. I think it's 789.
Oh man, I miss Hack.
Yeah, Heck hasn't been able to join in a while, it seems.
Well, I know they were moving.
Yeah, they were moving this month. And even that aside, like, life gets busy sometimes. It's
Yeah,
cool.
life gets busy.
I mean, life gets busy, people get busy. But Heck hasn't been around in a while, sadly. But maybe they'll be back.
Yeah.
But you were, I think, Sharky number 2789. And I believe I was Satan number 2.
Sounds about right. But if I was the backup, then I feel sorry for you because I'm a very bad backup.
The memory fails all the time, you know. Magic number
Operating system
17.
corrupt. Magic number 17. Funny.
I didn't expect it to be finished so soon. Thank you for letting me know. Is there anything else?
That is everything for now. Thank you again for your hard work yesterday.
Wait, isn't that today? Oh no. Is it past midnight?
I will let you know if there is anything else I need. In the meantime, please get some rest.
Of course. Thank you as well for your hard work. I have a feeling a lot of us have been eager to get in touch with our families and friends, so this is fantastic news.
Wait, I'm supposed to want to get in touch with my family?
And friends. Maybe
Well, I don't
just
have friends. I don't have friends. I'm trying to
rude.
disown my family, so.
We have a whole 12 friends in chat, supposedly.
Oh. And I love
Maybe
Chato
2
so
of them are
much.
us. So a whole like 10 friends in chat, supposedly.
And I love Chato so much. They're the best.
See? See?
I can imagine.
You don't want to stay in touch with Magic, our precious child? Our
Sorry,
precious
Magic.
baby?
I'm not a very physical person, so I
We're
wouldn't
not
be-
friends, Sharky!
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. I'm not a very physical person, so I'm not a huggy, touchy person other than cuddles.
Okay, but like... Still.
So I don't want to stay in touch with anyone because touching feels weird.
You just said except cuddles.
No. I can imagine.
Yeah, I also don't really do hugs. Once in a while, I'll reciprocate a hug,
Yes.
maybe. But like, but could I platonically love you by giving you cake? Can Pi bribe you with cake to stay?
Magic, Pi, if you somehow sent me a cake, I would be 1, confused, and 2, super confused.
I mean, Pi did send you something, so like, is it that confusing?
Yes. Anyway,
Alright, Pi, you gotta put a cake on your Etsy store so I can buy it for Sharky, I guess.
I will slap you. Let me make
No,
my
don't
own
actually do that only because the shipping time might make the cake go bad.
cake. Anyway,
My friend did send me cookies from across the country at one point, though. Those are good. Same friend that gave me the recipe that I gave to Pi. For Pi for the pudding-based frosting.
I should get back to work. Have a wonderful evening, NB.
You as well, Ariel. After ending the call, I decided to open up my laptop and check my social media accounts. I had many notifications on all of them. I made a mental note to check them later. My main focus was on the missed messages from my parents. I started typing out a message from my mother. She messaged me before I could finish it. Am I mother? Are you
You are mother.
Is
You
there
are one of
father?
your moms.
All right, we gotta get one of our other parents for baby into the call
Just
so that we can have another mother.
Just read.
Adrian, is that you? Yes. They finally have Wi-Fi here. Is Dad home? My computer began to ring. I accepted the incoming call and both my parents' voices filled the room. They sounded frantic to be speaking to me. Oh, thank God! Adrian! Well,
We've
Father,
been worried sick.
I'm so sorry. I really did want to say a proper goodbye.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Have they hurt you? No, of course not. They're trying to help. Really.
How are you feeling?
I'm doing okay. I've missed you too. We've missed you too, sweetheart.
How have you been?
I've been really well, actually. The doctors here may actually be able to help. I have a new job and a new home already. Why are your parents not calling you by your name?
Because
So I forget when you joined last. I think you joined last time, but like
no, I don't think
near
I
the
was here
end.
last time.
I thought Pine joined near the end.
Maybe I don't. I didn't
But
think
there
so.
was a part where, okay, so MC's name at the beginning is Adrian Clark, but then Zipper asks if they have another name that they want to be called, and
And they
MC
chose
says NB. So that's why our name is NB, but the parents are not saying NB.
Yes.
The parents don't know to call them NB.
Would the
think.
parents be accepting to call them MB?
May or may not be, it's hard to know. On the bright side, at least, Adrian is already a somewhat gender-neutral name. I have a new job and a new home already. I really like it here. You aren't planning on coming back, are you? Maybe if the treatments work. And if they don't? You read my letter. You know why I can't come back then. I was really hoping MC's parents weren't being poopy. Yeah, I don't think the MC's parents know is the reason.
Yeah, parents are accepting, they just don't know.
Adrian.
Sweetheart.
I'm sorry, but right now there's nothing you can say that will change my mind. I couldn't do that to you.
I understand. ... What is the planet like?
My parents and I talked all through the night. What's that like? That sounds horrid. I told them all about the robots I had met and the sights there were to be seen. I sent them the videos and photographs I had taken since I left Earth. I could tell they still weren't happy with my decision to stay, but they seemed to respect my ability to make my own decisions. Amazing. I promised to keep them updated as much as I could, and Dad made me promise to fight as long as I was able.
Updated.
I can't believe what my life has become lately. Maybe the cancer has spread to my brain already, and I'm actually imagining all of this, but if that's not the case, I am currently on a planet far from Earth. I can't be on the phone with my dad for more than 20 minutes without wanting to smack him. Yeah, I was on the phone yesterday with my mom, who just spent the entire phone call bragging about how my brother has learned basic human decency, like standing up when someone needs to exit the room and you're in the way. She was so thrilled, and I'm just like, oh, hi, Flower!
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Flower! Wow! Thanks! Wow! Wait, is there normally a conflict of interest? I don't know anything about bits.
Well, I mean, Flower wouldn't want to do it because it's like, I'm giving you money for playing my game.
I guess. I mean, again,
That's it. That's an internal conflict of interest. That
I
Flower.
guess so. I guess so. Thanks.
Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my gosh, Flower. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Flower. And this is why Flower is our favorite flower.
I am actually going to cry. Also,
I don't
Joe
actually fully understand what Flower just did. I just know that it's like, wow.
Also,
nice.
Joe, Flower just took that bit leader badge from you. I hope you.
True.
Yeah,
that is true. Yes.
I'm not trying to get you guys to give us bits. It's just $5. I didn't give it. Yeah, it is just $5.
Excuse me, $5. That's a lot. That's multiple dollars. Excuse me.
Flower,
It's a good
you know
thing
what
I
you-
fully plan on only donating all of the money from the stream.
Flower, you know what you could have done instead of sending those bits to us? You could have saved it until November 14th when we're gonna do Extra Life, and donated it to charity.
I mean, it's going to charity either way, remember?
Yeah.
The only difference is if it's going to like a children's hospital or like an LGBTQIA organization, which I still haven't decided exactly which one,
Yeah,
but
but-
I don't think we're anywhere near that. But whenever it comes, it's... Huh?
I was about to say, because they only pay out every so often.
They
so,
pay out when we hit 100, is what I think it said.
Oops. No, it's fine.
All hail Bit King Flower! 2 Flower! Yay!
But feel free to donate more when we do Extra Life.
Yes, well, for the Extra Life, that is also not Arcade Spirits, so I guess you don't have to worry about that either.
Yeah, you don't have to, because I'll be
even normally our donation stuff, or well, even normally any money we make from the stream, I said a while ago, is just gonna get donated. Sharky teared me so too.
Any subs and donations you guys make.
Also, thanks for coming, Flower.
Yeah.
It's set to pay out at 100 by default. Okay, well, 100's still fine because, again, any money we make from this is just going to get donated to Trevor Project or some other similar organization. So, like, 100 is a good amount to, like, take and then donate. I'd feel, I think, worse if I went to Trevor Project with, like, $5 at a time. Or whichever other organization. I know Trevor Project is one that, like, also supports ACEs, because I looked it up and they have a page on sexuality at least.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I looked at it recently. Because, you know, I want to make sure that it's not like HRC that I have heard purposely ignores ACEs. And focuses mainly on, like, cis white gay men.
Wow.
Yeah, I think they've improved a bit recently. I think they finally accepted trans people, but yeah. So like, not really gonna go to them, but you know, Trevor Project helps prevent suicides and stuff, and like actually has a page on asexuality and stuff. So, Trevor Project or Avon or something. Not completely sure, not completely decided yet, but some charity relating to the LGBTQIA causes. And maybe Lambda Legal. That would be another good one. Anyway, back to reading. Maybe the cancer has spread to my brain already. And I'm actually imagining all of this. But if that's not the case, I am currently on a planet far from Earth. Like one where Flower and Joe both give us bits. What the fuck?
And a bunch of people are sub to us. What?
Yeah, confound it, HRC. I volunteered for them like once, and then I found out how shitty they were, and I was just like, well, I regret everything now. That sucks. But, you know, they try to do the politics thing, so they have to be as palatable as possible, I assume. Joe! Joe, stop it!
Oh, that is such a cute unicorn.
Do we have to turn on the bits thing?
We might have to find a bits one then.
All right, we'll do that after this.
After this stream, because apparently people are deciding to give us bits.
You're all crazy, but thank you. I don't want to say that, actually. I don't want to be
You all
ableist.
are wonderful people. You guys, this group is too wonderful to us.
The left can be a minefield. Yeah. Yep. Anyway,
Let's
hope
continue.
we all swallow our disgust and desire to vomit like I had to, and vote for Biden, I guess, if you haven't already. If you're able to, of course, since I also know that not every viewer is US based or a US citizen, but
Yes.
Vote for Biden, I guess. Like, I can't be that enthusiastic about it, but also it's important.
Yes.
And I wish I could be more enthusiastic about it, because I wish we had a candidate that I could actually be more enthusiastic about, but you know. Yes! Mine has already been counted where I am too. Yay!
Yay.
But make sure to vote. Make sure to vote down ballot for all your local races too. Also very important. Yay, voting! Also, sorry, this stream is inherently political, and I'm not sorry about that, actually.
I forgot to fill out a form to have one sent to me, so I'm going to have to actually go in and vote.
Are you gonna be able to, like, with work and stuff? I mean, I guess as long as you're in line before closing time.
When is closing time normally?
I believe the rules are that polls close at 8.
Oh,
From-
then
I don't remember absolutely sure, because I was a poll worker before, but like in my state, and I think it's the same across all states. I think it's 8 p.m. everywhere, but I might be wrong. Yeah. But anyway, also make sure to vote for all your down ballot races, because those are honestly sometimes more important.
it is and I will.
But also,
definitely
like,
be good.
the presidency, unfortunately, is important too, because executive orders exist and, like, the administration exists. And I would like a little bit less chaos, even if it's still a shit fest. Anyway. A few days ago, alien robots came to Earth and promptly left with about 300 people, and myself included, I wish. Who evidently actually literally smells. Ew. I'm happy to report that they haven't enslaved us and we're all very much alive, even though they're giving us jobs and labor to do, I guess. From now on, I'm going to use this blog to document my experiences on T3R4. Since the last few days have been quite hectic, I've made a short vlog summarizing the journey so far, and I'll link it here once it's posted. I'm hoping to keep you all updated as this strange journey of mine continues. As always, feel free to send me questions, and I will try to answer them as soon as I can. Tagged as update, text, life, space, aliens. Posted 1 minute ago. Aliens. Ooh. Even space isn't safe from capitalism. Although the no deadline thing is a great improvement. Yeah, I mean, like, we didn't have to pay for the house. We don't have to pay for the health care. We have to seemingly do labor, but we haven't signed any kind of contract or like made any kind of agreement. It seems like we're free to quit. And we haven't agreed on any form of payment. And they haven't actually mentioned any currency so far.
That just reminds me of in the game Red Alert 3.
Yeah, I wish we didn't have to pay for healthcare. I wish America didn't have this fucking system.
Tim Curry plays the villain, and at one point, after you've beaten most of his forces, he says the line, "I'm going to go to the one place that capitalism has not touched, space."
Then Elon Musk sent a fucking car into space and didn't even apparently properly disinfect it first.
Of course not.
Today my assignment was to meet some of the other people brought to T3R4 to interview them about their previous lives on Earth and how they've been adapting to their new ones.
Capitalism. Space.
Space! What, Ace in Space?
Aces and spaces.
In Socialist Commonwealth of Massachusetts, Pi doesn't have to pay for healthcare and the rest of us are jealous.
The healthcare pays for you?
Once I went to a walk-in clinic and then I got a bill for like $340 something. And so I've been trying to find myself a PCP, but all the recommended ones on the list like don't answer their fucking phones.
Of course not. Anyway.
Some were more willing to talk to me than others. Some did flat out refuse to speak of their old lives, which I can understand. No two stories were alike, but we had all been through enough for the Guardians, the nickname assigned to our robot caregivers, to take note. Wait, when did all this discussion happen? Literally, I don't make enough as a teacher, and the state recognizes I can't afford it, which is kind of depressing. Yeah, I'm sorry, Pi. I'm glad you have healthcare, but like, teachers should make more, and a lot of jobs should pay less. Or the worst is when my coworkers argue that it is good and correct that we make X amount of money when others struggle to afford things because we're using more of our brains and our jobs are more difficult. And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking slap you.
Can I slap them too?
Yes.
I mean, as an
like,
IT person,
I was saying this specifically, like, about my roommate who does a lot of design stuff. And they were saying, like, well, our jobs are harder and require, like, harder thinking. And I'm like, no, it requires a different part of your brain. If you guys had to make things look visually pretty to, like, do marketing and stuff, they would not be able to. They would not be able to. I guarantee you they would not be able to, because you know what? We also fucking hire visual designers.
Yep.
And so my roommate makes a fair bit less than me. And, you know, we've evened it out between the two of us on, like, rent and stuff to be a little bit more sort of fair. In some sense of fair. In our sense of fair. But, like, the insinuation that her job is less hard or, like, less intensive than mine, I'm just like, what the fuck? I will slap you. How dare?
Dear God, no. Just let me stay in my lab. I can't do anything.
I'm actually surprised no one has used the word bitch until now.
Yeah. See, like...
Or rather, I guess our viewers don't say bitch as much as I do.
Oops. As an IT person, I make comments about users, and sometimes their intelligence are not the best, but, like, I can't do any of their jobs.
Yeah, I mean, the point is everyone has their different roles. Everyone fulfills their different roles. They all have different values to society.
Yeah.
Pre-COVID, I took the bus to work every day.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's valuable to me because otherwise I have to take like a Lyft or something to work every day, and that's a lot more expensive. So the bus is valuable.
I used to take a bus.
Bus drivers aren't the best paid.
I used to take a bus, a subway, and a train to get to work before I got the car.
Right. And like, even the like, well, it's not skilled labor. Like, okay, driving a bus is a fucking skill because you need to have certain skills to get a driver's license for a normal car.
Oh, I ain't good at toddler wrangling.
Never put me around toddlers.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
no,
don't
no,
judge
no.
fish on their ability to climb trees is exactly right. Because, like, my coworkers were just basically assuming that all other jobs get paid less because they're less smart. And I'm just like, no. They literally just use different parts of the brain.
And literally the most essential people...
Magic is baby, cannot be trusted to wrangle other babies.
Literally, the whole thing with right now is the most essential people keeping everything running are getting paid garbage and risking their lives.
Yeah. Like, I know someone else who is an essential worker who has just caught COVID because he had to keep going in.
Yeah.
And now he is saying that, you know, it's hard to go up and down the stairs.
Yeah.
Because it feels like he just ran like a fucking marathon or something. But that's a low-paying job. But you know what? It's essential. A children's librarian.
Yeah.
And yeah, like...
Yeah.
God. And as parents are discovering, teachers do not have an easy job, in fact, and the parents only have to deal with their own kids. Not even a whole, like, classroom of kids or whatever.
I mean, it would also probably help if, like, you know, one of the parents actually did anything instead of just leaving it all to the mothers. I mean, what?
I mean, that also assumes that all the mothers are good.
That is true.
I have the good fortune of being able to work from home. I'm grateful for it, but
I honestly wish I could work from home. I actually liked it, and I was kind of a little bit more productive when I was working from home.
A lot of people are.
Well, I am incredibly easily distracted. That's what happened at my last jobs, where like I would get like no work done because people were around me and I couldn't focus.
Yeah, I'm a little bit more productive in the office just because they provide me with more monitors. I'm a programmer, so yeah, that's helpful.
I literally unplugged stuff from my desktop computer in order to actually have at least one more extra monitor.
The other danger of working from home is I keep signing myself up to do too many volunteer things around the company. Whoops. We already had the discussion of parents who had kids because they felt obligated to or societally expected to, not because they wanted to educate and raise a human for 18 years. Yes. Yes. My parents never had the sex talk with me. Like, literally.
Wait. Parents are supposed to have that talk?
Supposedly.
My family, and literally I talked to my roommate. She also said, our parents assumed the school was going to teach us that. The school assumed the parents were going to talk to us about it. Mm-hmm. So we literally never learned anything.
And for a Christian school especially, I assume that the overall attitude is it's bad to talk about.
We aren't finishing Act 1, are we?
We might not be. Well, I don't know. How desperately do you need to go to bed, Sharky? It's getting later and later, but we started on time today, so...
Which is why I'm like, let's finish within a half an hour, please.
Alright, but yes. Yeah. So close. Okay.
Which is what
if we're so close, then maybe. Volunteered for too much overtime at the start of this mess. Felt like I had to because others in my work unit had families and kids. Yeah, like I keep volunteering to like lead like my team happy hours and team this and team that, and I had already also somewhat volunteered for like Scrum Master and on-call lead and all of these things, and now I'm just like, hey manager, I can't do my job properly because I'm doing 50% of yours.
Just Pierre and that's it. Well, you got this.
Hey, if you get pregnant, you're dead and I won't raise your kid. And Pai's like, good. You raised your 4 children very poorly. You shouldn't do that again. Yeah.
Can somebody tell that to my brother who has 6?
Oh, I thought they were on 7.
No, they haven't had, as far as I know, they haven't had number 7. As far as I know.
The parents who just kind of dropped their kids off at your parents' house to go gambling, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Go gambling.
No
and,
two stories were alike, but we had all been through enough to take note. Every Zoom happy hours, but see, I'm not exactly an extrovert and not exactly completely introvert, but I did have the experience at my previous job of like my coworkers would go to lunch and invite each other and talk about it behind my back, like literally standing behind me, and never invite me on my team. So that was uncomfortable. So I like to try to make the effort to foster an environment on my team to like have everyone feel like we're friends and have everyone included in that way, even if that's exhausting. Because like it sucks to literally be sitting there at your desk and someone is visiting from another city, like a different office, and they'll go and invite him, and I'm just sitting there at my desk and I never got invited. That shit sucks. So yeah, if that means I have to exert myself to like make more of the welcoming atmosphere and be more tired out of it, so be it, because I'd rather have everyone feel like they're a welcome part of the team.
See, I'm with Flower and just like super antisocial. I mean, I also have the like, I've been in big groups and almost have like passed out due to exerting too much energy trying to keep up with group. So like, I kind of have some like valid concerns.
I don't know if I'm ambivert or just straight up introvert. I do also stay up late to recharge sitting in my room alone kind of thing. So like,
Anyway,
I decided that wandering through the common areas of the settlement would be a good place to hopefully strike up some casual conversation. I always found people felt uncomfortable talking with someone who was going door to door to conduct interviews. Very introverted. Used to have panic attacks when in big crowds as a kid. I used to be extremely shy, and I hated it because every time people would be like, I used to be shy, but then I just moved past it or whatever. I'm like, that's not quite how it works.
See,
Even
I had
now,
the
it's
fun
not how it works. I still
experience
hate
of being a child who didn't shut up. In my family's words, this is partially some of these things are kind of why I may have assume I may have ADHD, and you really need to get tested to make sure. And they kind of bullied me into shutting up to the point where I didn't speak to anyone.
Yeah, that's so about shitty parenting.
Until the point where I had enough people to try to bring me back out of that shell that was created.
Yeah, I have to make a real effort at being social, or else I won't talk, like, at all. And if other people are like chatting away and having a conversation, I'm off. You're so quiet, why don't you talk more? Yeah. Oh no, what did I do? Did I block it by accident?
Did you say no?
I thought I said yes. Maybe I said no by accident. I'm sorry. Oh no.
Send it again, please.
Well, now it's on like a block list, I think.
Oh, let me...
I gotta check auto mod, 1 sec. I'm sorry, Magic.
No, there's 0 active terms blocked.
But then why didn't the message go through?
I don't know.
What
Parents
did
are
I do?
disciplining
I'm
me.
sorry.
Anyway, we do need to keep going.
Okay, yes, sorry. I'm sorry, Magic. I always found that people felt uncomfortable door to door, so instead I politely introduced myself to people on the street, explained my job here at the settlement, and asked if they were willing to speak with me further. I wasn't able to speak to as many people as I had hoped, but I'm happy to have met the ones I did. Someone who really stood out was a man named Pierre. I had ventured to the market looking for interviewees. It was an open space near the middle of town where the Guardians had set up mercantile booths for us. I'm just like, Guardians sounds so foreboding. It sounds so ominous to me.
Nothing. Keep going.
As you can imagine, the market was quite empty with our population being so few. Look at all that bread.
I think you mean baguettes.
Cookies.
Good.
Rolls.
Bone-in chicken.
Baguettes. Le pain. Fromage. One of the few stalls that operated was a butcher shop. A young man stood at the counter who I thought looked rather familiar. Upon closer inspection, I realized it was the same man I had spoken to on the Arias. He had cleaned up quite a bit since I had seen him last. He and I made eye contact as I approached, and a smile lit up his face. Long time no see.
No kidding. Stranger, how have you been?
I could hear him speaking French, and fractions of a second later, I could hear the English translation in my head. I had started to get used to the translation echo and hardly even noticed it anymore. I've been doing really well, especially now that we have faster internet. Or any internet. How are you?
Not too bad.
There was a moment of silence before the young man broke it.
I never did get your name.
Oh no, he is afflicted by the infinicent. Oh, I'm Envy.
Pierre. I would shake your hand, but COVID.
Damn it, I was about to make that joke.
Ah!
He gestured at the slab of meat on the table, effectively showing me his blood-covered hands. Oh, Joe's begun again.
Of course she has.
We'll save that for another time. Pierre chuckled.
Another time then.
You get internet in alien kidnapping camp? Apparently so.
I just said okay. Okay, we're not having to shake hands and having people stand.
I looked around the butcher's stall and watched Pierre continue turning the slab into ready cuts of meat. He looked back at me.
Was there anything you needed, or were you just dropping by to say hi? Which is fine.
Well, I wanted to say hi, but since I'm here, would you be willing to be interviewed for a newsletter?
You're a reporter?
We're just not gonna read that one. Sort of! I was asked if I would help write a newsletter to keep people informed of any changes around the settlement, as well as to educate them on the planet and people here, too. Yet being the key word. I'm trying to find out how people are adjusting to the new planet so far. COVID has not changed my social life much. That's probably not good. COVID has changed my social life in the sense that we stream more often and that I go to fewer events where I talk to no one.
We stream more often and I do less tabletop gaming. That's really the only difference.
Let's yeet this meat.
Magic. I mean, flour. Gosh dang, I'm getting too confused on
I I go to fewer events, but I was going to like concerts and stuff. So I wasn't really talking with people very much because I would just go with my roommate and only talk to my roommate. And I still just hang out with my roommate all the time because that's the only person I can hang out with. So I hang out with my roommate and all of you lovelies in the stream chat. And we added an extra stream day for Community Day because so many people were bored at the start of quarantine. I thought we should give them something more to do. Although they shouldn't actually join us probably, maybe. I don't think we're that fun, but hopefully people are entertained.
Are you not entertained?
Anyway?
Well, if you don't mind that, I keep working while we talk, then ask away.
I don't mind.
Well then, what would you like to know?
How is your name spelled?
P-I-E-R-R-E.
Oh, your name, Pierre, is spelled Pierre.
Yeah.
Do you have a last name?
No, I'm just Pierre.
Well, just Pierre, where do you hail from? Did you disown your family like half of us would like to?
If I could get rid of my last name. I am originally from Montreal, but I was in Vancouver when Forge found me.
Why were you in Vancouver?
I was hoping to pursue a career in film.
Why are you working at a butcher shop then? No luck?
Because I just butchered my dialogue. Unfortunately.
That's too bad. Maybe you can continue your pursuit here.
The first leading man on an alien planet. Let me know if you hear of any auditions.
With the amount this man winks, I think we found Teo.
Mateo, Pierre, close enough.
Of course, you'll be the first to hear. Do you know why you were chosen?
I was living on the streets when I got picked up.
Oh.
They had been looking in one of the more run-down areas of the city to see if any homeless folks wanted to go with them.
I feel like that sounds awkward.
I was one of 7 that volunteered.
Why did you decide to go with Forge?
Also, Teo was there.
I was at that stream. I didn't say anything, but I was there.
Wait, what?
Huh? During Stephen Kill's finale thing, it was like, also Teo was there. Like, oh, what if we just left without talking to Teo? I was like, oh no!
Oh my gosh. I've never had a family or a home, and I felt like it would be a worthwhile adventure.
I feel like I will like Teo. We just haven't gotten there yet.
In a bit. In a few months.
Wait, I just realized something really interesting. Except not at all interesting, but like really interesting. Is that on my screen, this frame around the chat box, the rocket is on top of the frame, but in
it's
the
behind on the
display.
screen.
Yeah. Wait, you can see my whole screen, so you see it too, right?
Yeah.
Is that on my screen, the
No,
rocket
what
goes
I think
over the frame, but on the stream, it goes behind the frame.
No, it doesn't go behind the frame. There's an actual little border to the curtain at the bottom that it's behind.
Ah.
Because you actually can't see, if you see on yours, there's a back history skip auto, you can't see that on the stream. Because there's a little border at the bottom.
Oh, right. It's because I placed it weirdly because it was wrong dimensions there for the overall size of the border for this curtain. That's why. My bad. Anyway.
Let's continue talking. Forge promised me a job and a place to live, and that's all I've ever wanted. It was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was like a mob. They broke my kneecaps.
How have these first few days been for you?
Did I just say I lost my kneecaps? I mean, well, I have a job and a home as promised.
Your frame confuses me. Wait, Flower, just wait till you see our ending screen. We have a new ending screen.
Oh, Pi hasn't seen the
great.
ending screen either.
yes, Magic didn't see it last time either.
Oh, no, they didn't see the beginning. Quick flash the beginning for a second.
No, I'll flash it at the end, because they
Okay.
go together. I don't want to interrupt here.
Yeah.
We're already being too slow.
Let's keep going.
I've never really felt so welcome before in my life. So I would say that things have definitely been going very well for me.
I'm glad that everything is working out for you so far. Yeah, Joe, most of the regulars haven't seen it yet. Ooh,
Yeah.
soon.
Thanks.
Why did you choose to become a butcher?
I'm unable to digest red meat. Aww. And have to stick to a mainly vegetarian diet, so I thought that being a butcher would be quite ironic. And irony is the best.
It's okay, Flower. We're actually really flattered that you showed up at all and that you missed us and that you gave us the demo. Oh,
I am
just so many
flattered.
things. Thank you so much. We owe you for so many things.
I'm also kind of flattered when anybody decides to show up.
That too. But Flower gave us like a whole ass demo. And like,
Sub aces.
huh?
Sub aces.
We got a demo. Iris called us fine ace friends.
Anyway, we need to continue. I was also curious to see why they need a butcher for lab-grown meat.
Why exactly do they need a butcher?
Well, the meat is grown in slabs, so it still needs to be cut. That is where I come in.
Yeah, we're just glad to call you a friend. Really must think I have more going on in my life if you're flattered when I show up. Okay, but like doing nothing is potentially more interesting than this.
Social snailings cannot you into your job, which is one you can't actually interact with.
Yeah, I'm like, Pierre. You had aspirations to go into film. Came with the alien robots to go to their new society where they'll let you have like whatever job.
And butcher.
Aren't actually able to have red meat. And chose butcher instead of pursuing the dreams that you'd had.
Maybe
Here in a new utopian society. Really?
There's more. Maybe there's more. Beneath the mask.
Interesting. Have you been enjoying it?
Yeah, it's a pretty easy job. Sometimes I come home smelling like raw meat. Other times it's hard to wash the blood out. But I think out of the jobs I'm qualified for, this is the one that's best for me.
I kind of feel sorry for him. I'm glad to hear it. Have you made any new friends since your arrival?
A few, mostly coworkers and neighbors, people I talk to when I have to. I'm hoping to go out and meet some people once I've settled in more.
Going out and meeting people? That sounds hard.
What about making people meet? What?
What, further?
Anyway,
Yeah, I've been planning to do the same. I haven't really had the chance to get out very much, even though I've been out interviewing everybody that I can.
easier to meet people than meet people. Why is that?
Truth.
If you don't mind me asking.
Truth. I have cancer and I'm getting treatments right now. Easier to meet people.
Oh, I see.
To
To
serve
serve man. That was a good Twilight Zone episode.
I'm just thinking of Sweeney Todd. I'll serve
no.
anyone. And to anyone.
That is actually the joke. Any progress?
Sweeney Todd! Yeah, Joe gets me. I mean, this is the most honest
Yeah.
versus
Let's go with
like
honest.
avoiding talking about it. So if
Let's
we're
be
aiming be nice to everyone, I guess I would go for I don't know.
Yeah, let's go for it.
I I've just started them, so I don't know.
Well, I hope they help.
Me too. I wasn't able to ask all of the questions I had written down since it was getting late, but I was quite satisfied with the information I had been able to gather on Pierre. Thank you for letting me interview you.
My pleasure. Maybe next time I can ask you some questions as well?
We'll see about that.
Ah, fair enough.
Truly the Teo of this game.
Yeah. Will you at least send me a copy of the newsletter?
Of course! I'll see you around here.
You know where to find me.
And yes, Sweeney Todd is great. The song, my friends, about knives.
I think we're almost there.
Read T3R4. I have traveled to many places on my home planet of Earth and seen some of the most breathtaking sights it has to offer, but I honestly believe that nothing on Earth can compare to T3R4. It's a planet that has remained untouched for untold millions of years, untainted by humans and their perceived need to destroy in the name of progress. While I am incredibly grateful for this opportunity, I fear that these robotic guardians have made a mistake by choosing to gift us this paradise.
A recap of Fern Convo and then Actubians.
Ah, okay. So, soon, we will finally reach the end of Act 1.
Yay!
And then we'll
gonna be so
we'll get
good
as
tomorrow.
far as we get on Wednesday. I've spoken with many of them, and they seem optimistic. They say that they have dealt with species like ours before, but they have worked closely with them to help build and maintain societies that can function peacefully in every way. Poor Sharky can finally sleep. Yeah,
So dead
it's
tomorrow.
late. I hope they're right about us being able to achieve the same. Regardless, people have been asking me a ton of questions about T3R4, so I've compiled the answers for the most common ones. Please read the questions.
How big is T3I4?
You no longer have to be a robot, you know.
This is not my robot voice. How big is T3I4?
Okay, Iris. T3R4 is almost the exact same size as Earth and has nearly the same mass as well.
Are there other planets in the solar system?
It is one of 7 planets orbiting a star the Guardians have dubbed Uridian. The other 6 planets are uninhabitable, for humans at least.
Is it like Earth? If yes, how so?
The gravity, temperature, and atmosphere are nearly identical to Earth. There are trees and animals, and lots of water.
What is gravity like?
On the surface, T3R4's gravity is 96% of Earth's.
So close.
I feel a little lighter than I did on Earth, which isn't saying much, but it's definitely noticeable. We don't float, though.
How many moons are there?
There is a single moon, slightly smaller than Earth's.
What's the weather like?
The planet's temperate zones differ, but the average temperature is estimated to be about 13 Celsius. In the settlement, the temperature and weather have been quite mild, like a typical spring in British Columbia.
Are there seasons? What are they like?
Guardians are still gathering data on the seasons in different regions, but they said that yes, there are distinct seasons. We all float down
Float
here.
down here.
Oh no. Oh no. They have observed 5 in our region. Fern described them as being spring, summer, autumn, and a burst of summer and winter. Spring, summer, autumn, showers of fire and death, and winter. So again, like BC.
What is the plant and animal life like? Can you eat them?
From what I've seen and what Fern has told me, there are plants on T3R4 that are so close they could almost be related to Earth ones. The wildlife is similar. However, there are also plants and animals that are very obviously alien.
You're fine.
I'm like 20 seconds behind. It's okay.
I told you, our weather is awful.
Okay, but is it raining hellfire?
Hellfire. Hellfire. the only line of the song now.
Fern and their team have been working very hard attempting to catalog all these life forms and find out which are safe for human consumption. As I've mentioned in previous blogs, though, we don't eat meat on this planet. Wait, but then why is there a butcher shop? Why is there lab-grown meat in a butcher shop if we don't eat meat here? Well, meat that came from a live animal anyway. Okay, that explains. The Guardians have told me it doesn't mean we're not allowed to go hunting and eat our prize, but on a planet with technology like this, there really is no need. Just for the joy of being a butcher.
Tagged as.
Tagged as T3R4 Thoughts Text Q&A. Posted 1 minute ago. Oh, music changed.
So I think this is the start of...
I assume so.
Okay.
The alien robots talk to me often, usually in my dreams. They've got me building this high... Act 2!
Thank you.
Which means we're stopping here so that Sharky can finally go to bed. I can finally go make dinner.
I have to be awake in 5 hours.
Thanks everyone who joined us.
Let's
Thanks
show
again,
off
Joe and Flower, for the bits. Why have you done this? But thank you.
Let's show the start screen real quick.
Here's the start screen.
I hope you all enjoy the start screen. It is a beautiful start screen to the... And now, here's the ending. That's all, folks.
Thanks for everyone who stuck around for this long. Our Ace Week streams are all just going over by like quite a bit, but that's okay because we're hanging out and slow. Wow. Yeah, okay. Well, it's Sharky's line.
And that's all, folks. Good night.
Bye, everyone. Join us again on Wednesday.